Alrighty. So, who wants to summarize what happened last time?
I think I bought a woman's soul for my computer.
You may or may not have bought a woman's soul for your computer.
We spent a lot of credits.
You did.
I certainly did.
A lot of credits.
I spent basically all my credits.
We explored Dr. Kett's medical prowess. He was quite adept at tearing people apart and putting them back together. Wampa has existed since the Eternal Empire.
Mm-hmm. Very important.
And
Yeah, last time was just our shopping session, basically.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and what's his name? Brutus is now just a head in a jar.
He's not
What is a
in
work
a
in
jar.
progress?
He's free floating.
A free-floating head. That's probably worse.
Well,
But I guess he's not one of those half-head people, so
this is true. So we've established bad, big bad, war crime bad.
yeah, half-head people bad.
He
Yeah.
just hasn't come to terms with this situation.
So, about a day after all the major operations and surgery, what do you guys do?
Recover from surgery.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
It looks like about... Oh god, how much stuff got crammed into me again? Yeah, there's an
yes.
context.
Did you get six cybernetics? 5?
8.
8?
8 cybernetics.
Ridiculous.
But yes, that's what you get for being a gank that's also gone into, like, the spec that also allows you to get even more cyber. The cyber tech career.
More machine than man.
And woman.
Well, correct.
Yeah.
0% man and much more machine than 0. That's what, like, Bar would probably still just put a bunch of synth flash on certain stuff, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, no, but like, Bar will be spending most of their time in the mattress warehouse, just like healing, recovering, and getting used to their cyberware, as opposed to the flesh that used to be there before. Like, that's it overall, like, she's pretty happy about it. Like, this is something that she's been genuinely looking forward to, and ganks are all about having cyber crammed into them, so this is definitely something that she's... Like, she seems happier around the mattress place,
So,
which is a
what you're
surprise
saying-
to others.
Is she's a freak?
I know.
Yes.
Like
Like,
kink shaming.
did you not know this beforehand?
It's like more like a rite of passage.
I
for
feel like I've
ganks.
been trying to communicate this in my own way.
Nash has been up and about. He has almost no residual pains or cramps thanks to his new biological healing enhancements. He's itching to go and do something. He's been having arm
Right,
wrestling
right.
contests with Bash and Jerry.
Oh, my friend! You're too strong now.
Mm.
Maybe we get Cat to remove that gland from your head, eh?
Well, this is why we are now friends. You do not have to fight me. I will protect you. Unless, of course, you would like to challenge me for my warrior spirit, then I will kill you. But
Oh, take it easy. It was just a joke. Aha!
you see, Nash just gives them a wide smile. Yes, always joke. Do not worry. We are comrades.
Yes, right, Jared. Yeah, comrades. Flips you a thumbs up. Finger guns.
Nash just flexes.
Yes. Well, we should be going. Goodbye. I should probably get rid of the freed slaves are just milling around. I don't know why there's 2 barbecues, but
He's cloning
There was
himself.
that seems to be an ongoing thing that happens.
I'm
You
trying to look for my
enjoyed-
barbecue folder.
I
Like,
had a
his
nickel for
actual
every
picture
time
out.
there was multiple barbecues. I'd have 4 nickels now.
it's not a lot of nickels. But it's kind of weird that it's happened so many times. Also, I forgot to upload the art I found for. I can't find the right thing, and I don't know why. Anyhow, I guess we can theater of the mind it
Oh,
when we
Hey,
get to
Nox.
it. Yes.
I'm gonna send you a picture. It's not gonna be used anytime soon, but this is what I could do on a 5-minute time frame. Fuck, where are
Oh,
you?
dear.
You ever just hear the screams of the damned?
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody currently streaming from the Ninth Circle of Hell.
Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Okay. I heard that and I was like, for a second, did I hear that?
like, is this in
So
the song?
Noko's
Have I
not
never
really
noticed
role
this
playing
before?
as barbecue. He is barbecue in real life.
The
Souls of the damned, they climb on his back.
singularity!
That was
They
Yeah.
scream
alarming.
run.
There you go. The damn 5-minute just day.
Got something.
Just so
can
you
do
know if
your
it pops out
next,
anywhere,
yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I guess. Anyhow, Floofy kind of he brings a bell. He's got a little dinner bell. Hey, guys! Hey!
We are all right here, Floofy.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure everyone's paying attention. All right, everyone, gather around.
All right, what
Just
is it?
connected to the VPN.
Are you using the sponsor of today's video, Nord?
Nord, yes.
Ha!
But now
Chill.
I'm kicked off of it, so. Cool, there went 30 minutes down the drain.
Well, I think you should get off of that thing and play outside. It's good for you.
You do realize we're wanted and people still want to shoot us on the side, right?
Well, you are
Besides,
much
there's no-
easier to disguise than me.
There's not even grass outside.
About
What am I gonna
that,
do? Touch tarmac?
Sure.
we can install a little piece of turf on the sidewalk. How about that?
Oh, that's so fake, though.
We can get some real grass. I
Look, for
we
me,
deserve it
touching
this
grass isn't enough. I need terrible things to happen to powerful people.
Oh, you are feeling feisty today, Shade. Violet. Wrong names. Yes.
point. Yeah, they're both blue. Anyways, about the
Yeah,
whole.
Bo just stares at Nash for a while before, like, just disengaging from the staring. Enough to know that she doesn't approve of that, but maybe not.
Nash looks over at do we still have Clara here?
We can.
Nash
Yeah.
just kind of leans over to Clara. I think Violet is into me. That was a very long stare.
Oh, honey, you got a lot to learn.
She takes off too.
Oh,
Anyway,
is that the barbecue is
Floofy.
duplicated once again? Okay.
Floofy, where are we? What are we doing today? Do we have a job?
Right. Well, so about the whole lying low thing. Now that everyone's all, shiny, even shinier and more chromed up, I think it might be best if we get you guys off world for a little bit.
What did you have in
Not a
mind?
terrible idea, but what are you thinking?
Well, funny you should be the one to ask. I got just the thing, courtesy of our planet-side dipshit Hawk. You guys
Mhm.
remember Fig from the gallery? Yeah, the big-time tax evader.
Yeah, he what? Is the law finally caught up to him?
Gonna do a quick test when I'm in.
Nah, quite the opposite. He's off-world. He won't be getting the white-collar hotel stay anytime soon.
Was he the one who was fixated on Shade's bosom?
Was that a thing that happened?
Don't remind me, Nash.
Out of character. This was the Deveronian guy, right? With the two girls.
Nope.
No.
No.
That was Hawk.
Oh, that was Hawk.
Fig was the owner of the gallery. He was like a mousy. kind of guy.
Oh yes. Okay. Never mind.
I think
Continue.
I think I made up a Rhodian. Anyhow, I think he was talking to Milligan. Managed to just like drop all the what'd you call it? All the important intel, just bragging about his gallery's defensive systems. All right, back. Welcome back. Anyhow, yeah, it turns out he runs his finances through a mining company here in the Outer Rim. That's technically his taxes are clean, but shell company this, Panama that. Anyhow, that company, Fig Excavations, some sort of family business. It's a subsidiary of the Outer Javin Company. They got a couple of mining outposts in the sector, and a certain person of interest is listed as working for one of them. Kind of stares down at Violet. Yeah, it's your old two-timing buddy. Grins a lot.
Well, I do not object to seeing him through a scope.
Might be a little bit more complicated than that. You see, he's
How?
on
You
this.
point and shoot.
Well, there might be an awful lot of rock and metal in between the two of you.
Continue then.
Yeah, so it was a lot. He's on this desolate little rock, Takmia. It's real snowy. It's got these. They kind of look like towels, but they're wider. I don't know. These guys haven't developed spaceflight yet, so they're just kind of milling around. Anyways, not important. The weird thing is, this planet was marked as depleted of minerals back when the Empire was still a thing. So I have no idea why there'd be a mining facility there. Something doesn't smell right.
Hmm.
Anyways, I checked the intel that Hawk gave me, and it seems to be solid, which is surprising. But furthermore, it seems to be some sort of weapons facility. I figured we could probably make a quick buck and maybe take down Zalat in the meantime. Figured you might appreciate that, Violet.
Well, if we can get a shot off and take him down, I'm all for it.
Yeah, get two birds stoned at once. Anyway, Hawk managed to secure some blueprints from back when it was a mining facility. Let me just... Oh no. Wait, no, we good.
We know where and how this information was got, what Hawk's source is.
Well, it's a little bit awkward. I sold Hawk the computer data you guys grabbed from the gallery. I didn't think it would be worth a mention till now, but you know, make a little bit of moolah on the side for all of us.
No objection.
But I don't know who he tortured to get this information, but he seems to have developed the profile a little bit, so to speak. Anyhow, here's what we got. Is this... Are you guys being dragged over, or...?
Yep, it's loading.
Okay.
The peak, I think.
Yes.
The peak.
Hold on, I gotta delete a scene. I found a really, really fitting piece of artwork that I thought I downloaded, but apparently I didn't. And now we just don't have an outside for the mountain, but well, theater of the mind it. Anyhow. So he pulls up a couple of blueprints and a, basically a hologram of a mid-sized mountain on a snowy world. It's got pretty sheer drop-offs, but from this angle, you can see some sort of plateau close to the top. That's on this side. The dividing line is this is the interior, this is the exterior. Yeah, so we got a couple of shots of this facility, and Hawk came up with the floor plan back from the mining days. Might be a little bit different now, but basic layout should still be the same. Unless they took to blasting even more rock out of this place.
It's
Anyhow,
a mining facility. Makes sense that they would.
well, like I said, this place hasn't been right for mining for the past 20-something years. Whatever they're doing there, it ain't mining.
Hmm.
Anyhow, basic layout on the ground floor. You got the main entrance to the southwest. Lead up's pretty standard. It's and this is where the picture would have come in handy. Pretty hefty blast door, computer controls. Basically, dealer's pick of how to get in.
Sounds like a jump for you, Shade. Think you're up for it?
I've been practicing, and she starts stretching. Some of my limber movement skills. In fact, I don't even need a ladder to get to the top rack anymore.
Wow.
Will we have a climbing gym?
Everything's a climbing gym if you brave enough. Even you.
You know, I totally I forgot that I could draw.
Eyes articulating suggestively.
Nash kind of like blinks twice. Oh. Looks over and sees that Clara has disappeared. Well, just smiles.
Anyhow,
I was expecting suddenly it's like, Shade is really good friend.
I would like to eat her someday.
But I don't think she's into me.
Someday she'll
Maybe
be
she's
inside
The
me.
complete opposite reaction to what is being intended.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry.
Floofy kind of gives the group the side eye. Right. Anyhow, like I said, main entrance, big ass blast doors. Which, you know, fair enough. They're holding a bunch of explosive for the mining variety. Probably don't want to keep that too accessible from the outside. The way I see it, we got two ways of doing this. Either direct assault through the front, or maybe we take them from the top. Seems a couple of you guys already got climbing gear, but there's some roughly scalable sections to the top side. Plus, and here's the kicker. Once you guys are done inside, I figure there's going to be security forces. I don't know how many or what kind. But probably don't want to stick around for too long. So I would wager we get the drop off on the top helipad. Or rather the pickup, not the drop off. Which brings me to this. You got 3 air defense cannons at the top of the roof. Probably want to disable before, you know, I or Bash or Jared tries to drive a shuttle in to pick up the stuff. And you guys.
With that in mind, how are we getting in the first place?
Well, like I said, cliffs are roughly scalable. Lots of decent handholds, and some of you guys already got climbing gear. Although if you don't, I can maybe, I'm sure I got people who could work out a system. Out of character, it'll be athletics checks to get up the side, and then stealth checks to make it up undetected.
Also,
Think
isn't
like
climbing gear just purchasable?
Yeah, it
yes,
is.
but this is a whole ass mountain.
Fair enough.
The alternative approach is going guns blazing from the front. I did manage to snag a little bit of security information. They got some sort of legacy time lock system. If you're gonna blow the alarm, hacking might be a bit of a problem. It'll take a while to get into anything. It's automatic lockout. So I figure you might want to bring some explosives just in case. Not that it can't be hacked, but you really want to sit around waiting for a timer to tick down while guys are prodding at you with pointy sticks.
I mean, I would remove their heads first. It seems foolish to just continue to let them poke us.
I like the way you think, Nash.
I mean, this does not seem like a mission where we are limiting casualties, correct?
The way I see it, out of Jevon, corporate scumbags.
I do
Free
not-
season on these guys.
There is something about making a corporate pig squeal.
He eyes you.
What? I've
Yeah.
had to shake down my fair share of...
No. I agree. My thoughts exactly. Anyways, I took the liberty of doing a little bit of aerial surveillance. We got some guys. Typical mercenary types, maybe a little bit more well equipped. How do I blow things up again?
Go to the character's sheet, and then at
The actor, and there should
Yeah.
be a view artwork, and there should be an eyeball thing.
show to
It'll say show
player.
to players.
So like if you right click on the actor's name in the sidebar,
Oh,
over
there we go.
you'll
Yeah.
get show artwork, and then at the
New
top it's a
character,
show to
show
players.
So yeah,
Mm.
I'm getting Titanfall vibes.
Yeah, it's about all I could suss out with aerial imagery. They seem to keep to themselves most of the time. But,
Yes.
you know, nothing you guys couldn't handle, methinks.
Well, they seem well equipped, heavily modified. Do you perhaps these are your people, Violet?
Like, I will like sort of like look over, and I would like to like make a check for that. I presume it would be when I'm bringing up the
I'm
character
trying to
sheet.
figure out what it would be.
Xenology, most likely.
Yeah, go for Go for a 2 purple, 1 black Synology, seeing as they are pretty well obscured.
Enhance. Enhance.
What was that? Okay.
Fail with one advantage.
It failed with 1
So
advantage.
she might recognize some of the gear instead.
Yeah, let's say for the 1 advantage, you notice that they do have some limited cybernetics. The extent of which you can't really tell, but you can tell that at least, at the very least, some of them have cybernetic hands.
Image is too obscure and too much gear to actually tell what's underneath, as it were, but those are definitely some cyber hands.
Oh,
And if they've got cyber hands, you can bet that they've probably got others as well. You don't just replace your hands for fun.
well, they sound like they will be a very crunchy and unappetizing meal, but I suppose we can not always have to mix work and pleasure.
Let's put it this way, Nash. You're gonna have to cut through the outer shell to get the sweet inner.
Oh, like lobster. I understand. The shellfish is always a good choice for romantic dinners, if you know what I mean. Just deadpan face.
Guys, I don't have an HR person for this company, and I don't plan to hire one, so take that as you will.
So you're saying that our sort of HR and sexual discrimination policy are the same as our ethics policy, non-existent.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm very principled. Sometimes.
I saw the video, Floofy. You want to reevaluate your statement.
Listen, what one fuzzy person does to another fuzzy person in the comfort of their own penthouse apartment is up to them and them alone.
Noted. Let's just say you're not sitting on the moral high ground. You don't have the advantage.
I am but a simple futon dealer who happens to be associated with you degenerates.
Well, by your
You're calling me the degenerate. Oh, that's red.
I would not consider myself a degenerate. I am a very upstanding citizen. Most days.
Maybe in some parts of space. Sure, I'll give it to you.
In the sense that I, vertical and I'm on my feet, I'm an upstanding citizen.
Wampa, just out of the corner, from Wampa's direction, you hear a. He doesn't have a set of drums.
Of course.
Bart like sort of checks her earpiece to make sure if someone's on the line or something. Like doesn't suspect Wampa at all.
Right, so we have a very large shellfish to crack with lots of juicy morsels inside, waiting to be relieved of their mortal coil. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
That said, what kind of loot are we expecting here? Besides the vault door, besides the blast door with explosives behind it?
Well, aside from the explosives, I figure probably caches of weapons, given that these types seem to be the mercenary variety. From what limited intel we have, it seems to be biological weapons. Maybe you'll find something juicy for the right buyer. Inside.
Biological.
Otherwise,
Do you have contacts that would want such equipment? That stuff's not usually easy to move.
I have my ways.
I mean, my people
I'll
are...
admit, Floofy, I'm impressed. That's not easy to move.
Most people who I know want biological weapons should not have biological weapons.
Immensely true, but
Excuse me.
funnily enough, it's usually the corporate sector.
My people are very very skilled with biological technology, if I say so myself.
I don't want to. I really don't want to ask, but I gotta.
Well, what are you asking?
I'm inclined to ask what do you count as a biological weapon?
Well, we have
We're not
we
slapping
have
people with fish here.
no, we have weaponized many of our the Carcarus's ocean predators into well, transportable weaponry. It's well, I thought you know this. They were deployed back in the Clone Wars many years ago.
Yes, who could forget the giant cyborg jellyfish?
Oh yes, yes, of course. They were well, they were quite the masterpiece, though I will say a little impersonal.
Believe when most people think of biological weapons, they think of the story of the Blue Shadow virus. And the, what was the name of that plague 1,000 years ago?
There was a plague
the one that
1,000 years
killed-
ago.
Yes, there was a plague 1,000 years ago.
Well,
I think it's Kandorian plague.
I cannot say history was my strongest suit. Or
Yeah, the Kandorian plague. Yeah, it killed like a third of the galaxy. You know.
it sounds terrible. I will take your word for it.
Like I said, most people who want them shouldn't have them.
Right. Well, Nash, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I somehow don't think we're talking about that kind of biological weapon.
It seems not. No, these are not my specialty. Well, my people's specialty. I could not tell you the difference between an organism and a microorganism.
Well, perhaps at worst comes to worst, maybe that I have heard of certain agencies that will usually pay not overtly well, but money for getting rid of such things. Usually not for profits, though. Yeah.
And, Floofy, you said, this friend of Violet's has a price on his head, yes?
I don't know if I'd say a price on his head, but I'm sure certain people would be rather pleased to have him out of the picture. You catch my drift.
Well, yes, you are being very plain.
I'll tell you what, Nash, he's gonna die anyway, but I will personally give you $1,000 if you rip off his dick.
Really? What species is he?
Hold on, I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
So, I was talking to Guns before the session. He said he didn't really have a race in mind, so I defaulted to human for once.
Yeah, seems fine.
In fact,
Human, fleshy, weak, small, you're gonna have to really grab for it. Also, I'm gonna state this has to be before he dies. No post-mortem crap with this.
Well, I suppose I can do that. They are, There is not my favorite type of genital delicacy, but, well, I would be willing to do this for you.
He
Well,
certainly won't give you any warrior spirit. That bastard is just an ass through and through.
Wait, do you want me to rip off his genitals or his ass?
I'm paying you for the genitals, but you can do what you want to his ass.
Fair enough.
Also, I feel I should clarify, I don't actually want the actual genitals afterwards. You can do what you want with them.
Oh, I assume this. Normally when
It's paying for the action.
Normally when people tell me to rip off genitals, mind you, very rare. I've only gotten this request 2 or 3 times before. But yes, normally when they ask me to rip them off, they do not want them back. It is usually more the message of the action than the substance.
I'm glad we have an understanding.
Anyhow, getting things back on track.
Right, the approach. Are we going through the door or are we going over the top? Not gonna lie, like, a bunch of us would probably be able to handle up the way through the top. So the rest, though, some of us I'm less sure about.
And we'll take this opportunity to actually look at BBQ. Not quite sure if they're suited for mountain climbing.
What about you, BBQ? You think you can pull it off? I know Shade and Nash will certainly not have too much trouble scaling up.
I should be able to do it. No problem.
Shade, you're our resident infiltration expert. What do you think our chances of, at least at first, stealthily entering the compound at all?
Might be a little tough given its mines are so narrow.
I think we have a somewhat reasonable chance, but if you think that the chances are not, then coming to the front might be just an easier option overall.
I still think some infiltration should be possible. It might just be me, you. I don't know if anyone else would you consider strong in stealth skills.
I have always been told I am a very good distraction.
Don't need distraction, Nash.
Well, if you are going to be
I will keep
sneaking,
that in mind.
if you are going to be
I'll
sneaking,
gladly join you in being a distraction. Climbing is not his strong suit.
Well then, Violet, it might make sense for you and I to do some infiltration and then Rod, Nash, and BBQ can just stay in reserve until... Well, I'm sure something will go amiss.
Well, to be fair, we'll need them inside, no doubt. This doesn't seem like something that's going to go quiet for too long. We could probably find a way to make the front door an easier objective by infiltrating that bit first.
Exactly. You're speaking my language.
In fact, there's maybe one other thing we could do, make this a bit easier. Floofy, is there any chance we got a better picture of the guards around this facility? Or is that what you got there, the best we got?
Like I said, this is satellite imagery, not satellite. This is Star Wars equivalent of satellite imagery.
I mean, I think there's still satellites in Star Wars.
Yeah, but not around this kind of planet.
You could just say it's a satellite. It wouldn't be too added.
You know what? Sure. Fuck it.
long range surveillance. Bingo.
Yeah, long range surveillance.
Like, in short, is like if I was to show quote unquote no.
Don't forget to clear the pool.
I forgot to clear the pool.
Yep.
I don't-
Sorry. Okay.
Wait, the three things. Okay, we rolled 1 dark side, so I'll do 1 and 0. All right, go for it.
Anyway, but Violet's going to suggest if the image is solid enough that she might try to cyber disguise as one of the guards.
Disguise herself as one. Oh,
But yeah, like, the cyber disguise like literally lets you look as other people if you've got enough time.
yeah, that could. This is in character now. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I forgot you got that thing in your face now.
All around, actually.
Oh. Anyhow, is that the plan then?
I think so. That said, we will certainly take those explosives to make certain entries easier.
Right.
This is an abandoned mining facility. Would it make sense to perhaps bring some sort of mining gear? Maybe a beam drill or something of that sort?
I mean, for
How's
cutting
that?
through the door or to act like mining people?
Well, my understanding is this has not been used as a mine for some time, but uh, maybe there would be a collapsed tunnel that we could work our way through as well, but well, I
Well, true, the main issue is going to be that there's no way to do that quietly. Getting through the front blast door would be quicker and less noisy compared to trying to go for a collapsed tunnel.
that is fair. Okay.
Maybe that's the escape.
What was that again,
Well, no.
Barbecue?
They may have reinforcements.
Likely, and it would give them too much time, is the main concern. But I do approve of your ability to look for another approach.
Out of character, has anyone seen the light and dark side pool just showing 0-1, or is that just me?
I see it.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. Once everyone rolls, I'll just I'll fix it.
No, no problem.
Noko privately rolling some dice.
And considering to stop the dark side by 1, I think I know what might have happened.
No,
i.e. the
foiled
most
my
common
plan.
roll.
Yes.
That's the wrong button.
Now it's only Shred that's bringing some light side to this.
How appropriate.
Paid.
Tell
The
me,
only person here that arguably has a moral compass.
excuse me.
Ooh,
Ish.
barbecue has moral
You
compass.
you have to look for
It's
someone
pointed
that
straight
acts
down.
like you do. But yeah.
Nash has his Nash is very moral in his own.
He
sort
has
of
a
way.
blue and orange morality. He does have a morality like thing. It's just it doesn't match the other people's.
Exactly. So what do we
You
got?
guys actually mind if I take a second? Okay.
Yeah, sure, go
Go
for
for
it.
it. In a
Gives
minute.
us a bit of time to think. Also, it'll give me a moment to put in Floofy's Felons the blue and orange morality trope.
Tell me, have you ever heard of a Carcharodon airdrop?
No. I'm not gonna lie, I've not heard of that one.
Well, neither have I, but I think it would be quite interesting.
I feel like this is a setup for a Yo Mama joke.
I am not familiar with these Yo Mama jokes. Are you speaking of my mother? She was eaten, you remember.
Didn't I read something in the HoloNet about instead of divorce, they just eat each other?
Oh yes, it was very much above board. It is what?
Nash, we talking about your parents again?
Hmm. Oh well, one of them.
Oh. Right. Anyhow, I got seems to be that you want to split up a bit. Not sure I'd agree with that prognosis, but
It's
It'll
more the
work.
fact of if me and Shade can infiltrate at least a bit and find a way to weaken the front door, that might be best. That said, if you've got any other assets that would make getting through the front door easier, I would not have an objection, even if it's just even more explosives.
well, funny you mentioned that. I had been workshopping this thing with well, you remember that transport that we robbed on
The one with the bikes?
Lincoln on the planet? It's a planet where everything happens.
Well, back
You know,
on
sandy,
Tatooine.
got some plateaus, yeah, Tatooine.
Yeah, our first one, yes.
Yeah. Seems so long ago. And then he
Wasn't
oh
that
god,
long
I don't
ago.
have the token for this. God. Anyhow, I've been tinkering around with the design. Could probably get it done on a rush job, but Yeah, I'm just gonna add the. This is bullshit. I'm just gonna add the thing. Unless it's already in here. It is not. Okay, give me 2 seconds. You know what? This'll do. Nope, that's the wrong one. God damn it. Not that it really matters, but now I'm just pissed. Boom. Can you guys see that?
Oh, down in the corner there. Yes,
Oh,
I
I
see
see.
it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, those things. I figure
Nice.
with some of the rather smart systems in the front, I could probably rig up a pretty decent payload. Maybe a smart payload of sorts. Normally, you just load up one of these things with as much explosive as you can carry and ram it through the front. Now, it's good against personnel, but this is a bunker. I can probably call in a favor, get some smart arms installed. Have it deploy some shaped charges. They'll never know what hit them, but it could be a little bit pricey.
What's your estimate, though?
Wager about doing calculations in head. Say about 10 grand for each of us.
Hmm.
These things ain't cheap, but it should, if my estimates are correct, blast a hole right through the front. Probably take out any defenses on either side.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have 50 grand on me.
Yes, I spent
I
most of my
can-
money, but
I can take it as a. Let's say you guys can comp me. I figure there will be probably more than enough to make up for it inside.
Hopefully, but I don't have any idea about that. What do you think, Shade? I admit myself, I'm still personally inclined to go with our original route, but
So am I. I think there should be enough ventilation shafts to at least get one of these decryption grenades going through. Would have to spend 50k on some explosives that, you know, might cave us in and leave us to die a slow, agonizing death inside the mountains.
come now, don't be so pessimistic. If you have Nash with you, you will not die inside a trapped cave.
I wouldn't die.
Exactly.
Well, if the droids will go mad, that would be, seen it happen at home once or twice.
are we talking about those little things called Roombas? Those things? Things that think that then they slowly lose a bit of floor, that they're on the edge of a cliff?
Well, I'm conflating two separate things about mining accidents and the droids going rampant.
Ah,
Yeah, don't leave a droid alone too long. It's not very pretty.
Well,
at least they've learned better when it comes to testing AI to not have the thing that absolutely needs to have connections be in an isolated network going insane instead to test if it can go insane.
Well, this is over like decades and hundreds of years, so I'm pretty sure we'll be fine if Barbecue gets buried alive. You'll be fine.
Well, on that morbid note, well, I've got my pistol here, and Violet goes and shows off the Ascension pistol. That should cover enough when it comes to climbing gear, but Shade, you're now. Well, you've said that this shouldn't be too much of an issue for you, but for those that don't have quite your skills, any other equipment you recommend I should take for the climb?
Yeah, you got good rope, you got good core muscles, you'll be fine.
Also,
I
probably
appreciate the
some
bit of
sort of
confidence.
climbing spike.
You know, I could
That's-
just get all the climbing equipment squared away for like 200 credits each right now.
That's true.
This will be
Sure.
real good stuff too. If anybody else wants to come along.
Might as well pay that for all of us, just on the off chance that something so terrible at the front gate would make us have to take the upper route through the hills more so.
All right,
It'll be worth it as a contingency. Sure, please do, Floofy.
I'll add it to accounts payable. You know, assuming you guys aren't all going up, you could still do the truck if your little tricksy do works. You managed to get maybe one of the blast doors down or something like that. We could still strap a fuck ton of explosives to a truck and just drive it into the front.
You really want to strap a
I
ton of
really
explosives
want
to
to.
drive
I
through the
really want to
front.
strap this. I want this so much.
Well, the smart ones would cost way too much. Though the dumb ones, while probably cheaper, I don't think anyone's going to want to drive it.
I
Well, we
mean,
could still set a timed payload or something. You don't have to be in the truck the entire time.
yeah, I
True.
mean, you guys are very handy with, technology and, droids. We could probably, rig something up to drive it for us.
Maybe to an extent, Shade, how hard would it be to design a simple program to basically do standard sort of navigation and keep the pedal going?
Yeah, it should be pretty simple.
We could shove a few pit droids in there.
That is one option.
Well, barbecue did pick up a bunch.
Well, that's right. I remember.
Well, let's
Right.
see. The truck
Or a
itself.
mouse droid, I guess. The answer could be mouse droid.
The truck itself is 8.5 grand. Explosives probably another grand. I'd say we're looking at about, let's call it 2,000 apiece. What do you guys
Now,
think?
for 400% cheaper than the smart one, that's certainly a step in the right direction.
Last time you guys, I think the total payout was like 14 grand, so you'd still be flush, assuming this is on par, which I think it might be. Up to you guys. I just really want to blow up a truck, I'll be honest.
Well,
Have you not seen Hollow Vids recently?
There's something different seeing it in person.
and I wonder if perhaps certain media you've received is, well, I don't know, reignited a little bit of aggression.
What I want to do is reignite a payload and drive it straight into a brick wall. Is that so much to ask?
Not at all. I am definitely all for the fireworks.
Well, if you're desiring this much, Floofy, you think you can swing us maybe a bit of a lower price? And how much will you pay us to record it?
Oh. For that, I'd give you each a cool grand. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe 500 each. I just realized there's 5 of you.
Out of character, I don't overtly have an objection that far, and I'm just liking the flavor this is bringing to the table. Anyone else has got an objection there?
Well, that sounds good to me. I would love to facilitate your
Sounds good.
desire for explosions.
Then we have a
Out of
deal.
character, does anyone actually have a recording device?
You guys have a live feed going to Floofy, unlike the contact lenses you got in the first session.
Oh yeah,
I'm
fair enough.
assuming
Yeah,
Barbecue
I'm happy
has
with
like
that.
a typical droid recorder.
Nash has a fancy hat that changes. But I
Turn
don't
off
think I
cameras. I forgot about that.
The
Oh yeah,
hat.
so I guess we technically all have concealed recorders. I can see that as a piece of equipment.
Anyhow, these corporate sector types aren't the, while we're talking bonuses, they aren't the type to forgive and forget. So if you could kindly find the server room, wherever it might be, and maybe wipe the footage of you guys going in. Be much appreciated. About 2,000 credits each worth of appreciated.
I mean,
Maybe we can swing that.
Shade, Violet, that sounds like it's right up your alley.
Indeed, though,
Mm.
if that happens during fighting, that'll leave you a bit shorter. It would mean more for you. Are you okay with that?
Well, I mean, it is data. It's not going anywhere, right? This is this a...
I meant if we have to extract it during a firefight, it means you have to deal with more people.
Well, I don't know if extraction is necessarily the play. You can always just wipe a magnet over it, or make some clever use of them big guns you got over there. Looks at barbecue and his fucking war crime flamethrower.
Also true.
I think
Though,
it can
who
wait
knows,
till
maybe-
after we rip off some dicks and, leave the place bereft of living people.
Also true. That's it, Floofy. Do we have any idea exactly who these people are, and if anyone wants any dirt on them? Their service might have some.
You know, that's actually a good call. They are corporate sector, and these corporate sector goons are always at each other's throats. Let me look into it, but I feel like someone might be willing to pay a pretty penny to grab some data from maybe some trade secret. I don't know, whatever they've got in there.
Well, we'll see what we can find, and you can see if you can find a buyer for it. But I'm all for the corporate sector, tearing out the corporate sector.
Well, this probably means we should make hastily for the control room then. Otherwise, who knows? These corporate types can be shifty. Maybe they are doing something they don't want others to know.
And that means they'll pay to know.
But they also may try to destroy it before we get there.
Also true. I'm not denying your idea. Strategic attack towards the control room does seem like actually a good plan. Not to mention, being able to control the control room means we should be able to control the station to an extent.
Well,
That'll give
that
us
works
an
for
advantage
me.
in battle. Now then, Floofy, if you consider that mining gear and ram truck, we can see to our preparations.
All right. Meet back here in a day.
One day it
Maybe I
is.
can actually log into the VPN this time.
You can save your VPN for the footage wiping / taking. But it's up to you. In any case, I'm gonna take a nap. That is, it's within the sector, but it's a lengthy flight.
Can't you just take a nap on the flight?
I'm the one flying. I don't think Bash or Jared or any of these, hired help have a pilot's license.
I mean,
Well, maybe not, admittedly, but maybe further down the line when you should be able to delegate that to someone with the skill.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
it'd
send them
be
the
worth
training.
getting some training for some of the staff.
That's actually not a half bad idea. We gotta do some development on these guys, because right now they're just kind of milling around, helping me tear up the subfloor.
well, they are doing a very good job of that. It is very thorough.
Just then you hear like one of those rivet guns go off. Hammers resume. Well, I think that's my cue. You guys get some rest, do some preparations, whatever you guys need. I'll be in the other room.
Alright then.
Right. Is there anything people would like to do to prepare? Yes, last session was Last session was the shopping session.
Yeah, that's true. With the Ascension Pistol, I think what I've got counts as climbing gear, so that should be okay. I'm not aware if there's any other sort of other gear that like can help make climbing easier, as it were. I just know the Ascension Pistol makes it possible.
So these climbing kits that you guys are picking up are basically like modular ladder type things.
Yep.
With hooks on them.
Mhm.
So they basically like will drill into the wall and provide handholds and footholds.
Does it provide a mechanical benefit, or just allows them the climbing to be possible?
Otherwise, you'd have to make a series of athletics and coordination and all that.
Fair enough.
Like
Helps
Ascension
mitigate
Pistol will
checks
help,
in general.
but-
Most
Plus, it's also quiet. The Ascension Pistol hitting rock might not be as quiet.
Alrighty.
You know,
Yeah.
I realized I probably should get a an icebreaker. Because I have an ice. I don't have an icebreaker.
I thought you got Atman.
Did I get Atman? I'm just blind.
I think you might have indeed gone an Atman,
I
but
got a Janus. But I don't
I remember
recall getting
it was
Atman.
on your list. Was Atman?
I do remember being on the dream list. Can we
But
just
I-
go back and say that we got an Atman?
Sure.
It's
Just deduct the credits.
super. I'll deduct the credits accordingly.
That's all the icebreaker you will ever need.
Yep, just who needs straight?
Well, if you're using a BMI, that strain is twice as good.
Well, I'll pick up a BMI next time. She's still nervous about the whole plugging yourself into the net, and you know.
Yeah, so
assuming
was
it's
I
all-
when I did it, and then I did it, and it was fine. Yeah, you'll be okay.
I mean, you
Says
got
Zizzo
dolphins,
from the
so.
ether.
We're out of character. I never checked. Did we get all our gear from the shopping episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all there.
yeah, like
Except for
pretty much
the-
it's given at the moment that had happened.
Hand wipe, it's a day later, so all the shipments are complete, except for barbecues staggering off. Hold on, let me scroll up in the chat to find this.
Yeah, what did he get?
Ooh, okay.
Pinned messages. My shopping list is.
Oh yeah, that's even.
Oh yeah, 2K credits worth of thermal paste in bulk, 5K in cheap droid parts, 4K what amounts to Star Wars C4, 2K in miscellaneous
C5.
nails and bolts. So he wants to make fucking shrapnel bombs, I would assume. And he wanted it to be packed using detonite tape as packing tape. Also pit droids. Lots and lots of pit droids. 1 to 2K's worth of pit droid. Okay, so you can definitely sacrifice an pit droid for the remote system.
For
Or
the
mouse
driver.
droid just to stay on the pedal.
One mouse droid on the pedal, one pit
I don't
droid
know
on the
if a mouse-
wheel.
Yeah. I actually like that idea. Noko, if you have them in your inventory, check the price and just deduct, or actually just deduct one mouse
I'm
droid
gonna
and
grab
one
a
pit
snack
droid,
actually and be right back.
assuming you want to go that
Yeah.
route.
Yeah, if we could do that.
Assuming
Uh,
no one's crazy enough to drive this thing.
how do I drop attachments onto armor then?
I couldn't figure that out, and I was trying all kinds of ways that took up like 10 minutes of my time, and then I gave up. I figured I'd ask you before, or ask someone knowledgeable before, but I think you just have to add the qualities that they would add, and then you can fill it in for the description.
Got it. I can do that.
Shredder, Tread can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how we were working around it.
Yeah, it won't add anything mechanical. But I believe you need to drag under item attachment onto the armor itself.
Armor does not have capability for attachments yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 'Cause I was trying to do it earlier, and it just wasn't working. I was like, oh.
So
Okay.
here's the way I did it. You just edit the text, and then you can drag the, like, if you've got the text editor open, you can drag the mod onto the text editor, and it'll create a link there so that you can click it.
Oh, so like into the description?
Yeah.
Just-
Here, let me show you what I did for my N7.
I think I'm not going to say I figured it out because I didn't. me see. Bootblade. Okay, I see what you're saying. I think it worked. Maybe.
So it'll look like gibberish when you're editing it.
Okay, then while we're, doing our thing, I'm gonna quickly do this.
This is what it looks like when you're actually editing the item. But that, like, at compendium stuff, that's the actual link. And then when you save it, it'll show up as those little nice square links that you can click.
Also, I forgot to actually notarize this loot table, so give me a few seconds.
While you're doing that, I will get more ice water.
Yes.
Oh, guns. Do either you or Shade have, like, a recon remote? Or one of those little cam droids?
With that, Burrod is going to put on his carved down power armor and put the Seascape diving suit in the weapons locker.
Neat. A little bit of skin flakes off in the meantime, and Ket just runs over, he waddles over, just jabs you with something.
Thank you, Doc. Keeping me together.
Literally, I am.
Yep.
That seems like an interesting affliction there, Brorod.
I am falling apart at the seams.
Oh,
Don't worry, though. It's not too bad. I can still shoot a gun.
Yeah, some side would fix you right up.
So many needles.
So much not dying.
I do prefer not dying. It is a nice thing.
Agree. Is that all I got? Oh. Dressed up in carved on power armor. I feel powerful now.
Yes, power.
Can't wait to get one shot in the next encounter.
Yes!
What is your soak at?
My soak is currently at 5 now.
Nice. I won't mention my 11.
You are built like a tank. You are naturally built like a tank.
Who needs battering ram truck when you have Nash?
I think if we gave you enough time, Nash could definitely open the door on his own.
I mean, one swing of his sword does 20 base damage, so, before any successes. I'm looking forward to literally just bisecting people.
Yes, bisection.
Okay, I'm gonna have Violet do the side with the scars check, which is a hard deception check. Let me see if I can just out my character sheet again. I'm gonna really have to up my character's deception.
So many dice on my white way.
Interesting.
It's
Okay,
like
so
all
I totally
success
succeed
involved,
in.
right?
So I totally succeed in making disguise that looks very much like the picture, like probably down to a T with that much success. But there's a threat, and I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna
'cause
say that
threats is determined by GMs.
I'm gonna say that the fourth threat is that from a distance you look exactly dead ringer for what you saw in the satellites, but because it's kind of grainy. There's some small details. You look like a pixelated version.
when you get close, the resolution isn't great.
Yeah, there's like film grain on, and also your fur is kind of poking out. It's textured and colored the way you'd expect it to be, but it's still sort of fuzzy on the outside, both literally and figuratively.
Doesn't sound very successful, I admit, but I'll seek to roll with it.
I'm gonna say from medium range, you're indistinguishable. Short range, let's say they get a boost die. Okay, I'm just gonna medium plus indistinguish. I need to move this cup so I can actually type. Distinguishable. I'm gonna say engaged. They know. Yeah, let's just. I don't think that's even worth saying. Just. Does that seem fair for fourth threat?
Yeah, we'll roll with it.
Yeah. Also, speaking of rolls, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 dark and 2 light. We just fix that.
Yeah, because the cyber disguise gives 2 ranks of indistinguishable, and then gives the advantages of a standard disguise kit.
Yep.
Disguise kit doesn't really say what it does.
It lets you disguise yourself.
Also, I'm going to just a heads up. Once you put down the climbing gear, like the ladder system, anyone can go up or down, but it is essentially long range. So it'll take both your actions and your maneuver on the next turn to get all the way up. So that's something to keep in mind.
Okay.
In fact, I should put that in chat. Ladder system.
So to go from, once it's deployed, it takes essentially 2 turns to get up the ladder.
Well, 1 turn and 1 maneuver.
Oh, okay. So a full round's maneuver, and okay. You could spend 2 strain to have a second maneuver if you wanted, but
yeah.
But your action and maneuver are used. Got it.
Okay. We all good to go? Everyone back? Ice watered up?
Think so.
Milko? Milko is not back. I will go use the washroom before we start this.
Shred, you got your icebreaker? Yes, you did. Do we want data?
Yes. I can't think
What,
of
the ones you
anything
just
else.
shove into a system to get boost dice?
Oh, data spike.
Yeah. do we
Yeah,
need any
I'm
of those?
using. I think I'll be good there because I'm trying to use the decryption grenade, which is more like a mobile iPad. I guess it'd be a good description. And I really don't feel like shoving it in there. Plus, I got 4 weeks of computers and 2 boost die using the license system. I feel confident.
I've heard those words before.
I am tempting fate.
Rolls 7 dice and gets hit with 3 double failures.
Well, that's because you got your luck. Meanwhile, I get garbage luck on, creating stat arrays in D&D, so it kind of balances out.
Oh,
Hell
I don't
yeah,
have any. I
brother.
don't have any luck with that either. So.
All right, we all back?
No go.
Tell us you're here, Nikoshi. Oh,
Where is the barbecue bear?
he's probably conversing with the voices of the damned still. He never did explain what that was about, so I'm still thinking about it now.
Visible concern.
All he said was, "Don't worry about it," and I'm still worrying about it because that sounded really eerie. Really eerie.
That's a very Noko response, though. What was that? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I mean, I can't think of anything particularly extra that we want, just because we already spent previous time preparing for stuff, so we have like the old equipment as needed, like scanner goggles and whatnot.
Oh, I remember. I have a question. Did we remove the gene block on Cleo's pistol, or did I give it to Shade?
You gave it to me, and I removed the gene.
Yeah. So we have a spare gene lock just like laying around in the warehouse.
I'm gonna try and remove the gene lock then. Oh, good. Cleo's blast is still there.
Excellent.
Wait, no, damn it! I got rid of the self-destruct. Where did it go?
Try again.
I lost the self-destruct feature. I don't know where I put it. I'll just slap that back on.
Is it actually? You guys aren't on this. You guys aren't on this one. I can just drag it on. Never mind. Do I have? I do. Oh go!
Sorry.
Okay, we're good.
Uh,
Yeah. So, screen wipe to the next day. Everyone is well rested. Still kind of sore from the cybernetics, but not in a mechanical advantage or disadvantage kind of way.
Yep, sure.
But yeah,
I'm gonna quickly grab a snack. Again, I ate it already. I think I should just have lunch.
Floofy beckons you guys to the van, and you make your way over to a spaceport. And from there, you take a ship over to the planet. You notice Floofy is this is theater of the mind because I don't feel like dragging the ship on. You notice Floofy is visibly smiling, like from ear to ear.
Alright, I will bite Floofy. You seem very happy today. More so than lately.
Explosive truck.
really wants to see that truck explode.
Well, I will be sure to give you a good view.
I'm a simple man. I see explosion, I happy. And with that, you get to the planet. So, who is going where again?
Rod tends to go through the front door.
Yeah, I think we've got Nash, Brorod, and BBQ essentially flanking the boom truck while Violet and Shade are doing espionage and subterfuge.
Right. Okay, so drag. I need to actually activate the map.
Getting excited.
Yeah, drag the drag your tokens on where you want to be. I'd say for Violet and Shade, you have basically set up at the base of the mountain, which would be on the far right, southeast. In fact, I'm going to draw a little ditty there. Staging area. Let me switch the music. Oh, should probably drag the truck back as well.
Noko, I love the new token.
I was looking at it.
Also, you should make sure you clear your wounds and strain, because you shouldn't have any wounds and strain.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That would be bad to go into it being like, I'm nearly strained out and nearly dead.
Yeah, see to that, please. Anyway, skipping the song. What the fuck? Please add some. Oh, it's Chickpot. That nope. I have to repeat.
Oh, snap.
All right, who wants to go first? Pilot, drag your token on.
Sorry, am I is Shade somewhere else, or are we all in the truck at the moment?
Oh, up.
Or was I just go
here.
back? Thank you.
That's how do I do the thing where you move the map to where you're clicking?
Shift and
just
pay.
hold it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Was it
shift.
shifting? I thought you held it.
There we go.
Hold down Shift and left click.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you guys want to do this?
So
Oh,
right
wow.
now we're down at the bottom here. We're at like a gate, or are
Yeah,
we
you're
at the
basically
blast
gate to
door?
the compound. You're at the gate to the compound down here. As,
And
the blast door is
indicated
where?
by this chain link fence, crudely drawn with a green line.
Where's the blast door we need to blow up to actually get into the compound? Is that up here? Okay. Oh no, chain link fence. It's over, Nat. It's over, Nash. We've been stopped.
What? This is a chain link fence.
Yeah, it's a chain link fence. I'm sure
Yep,
you gentlemen
chain
can
link
improvise.
fence.
He literally has a chainsaw for a sword.
Yes, I do. It is a little noisy, so,
Well, we're not gonna get anywhere just sitting here.
I mean, do we wait for them to give us some sort of signal?
Nash will touch his comm link.
Shade, Violet, how are you doing over there? How is the climb? Are you cold? Did you bring enough snacks?
We're fine. We're just working our way up.
I'm gonna say
Give us
that
a bit.
Okay, look at that. Gate's going.
I'm gonna try to say that the truck boys are at extreme range from the front of the
Never
facility.
mind.
Ah! Can we see any guards then? Because I could probably take a shot from here. If for no reason.
I need to go.
You're at, once again, you're at extreme range of the facility.
I could.
And this is just like a road leading up the mountain, right? It's not like
Yeah.
a tunnel.
Basically to like the lowlands of the mountain.
Got it.
You set down a reasonable distance away to not,
To avoid
alert
detection.
everybody in the base.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll say Shade and Violet came on a speeder bike.
Right, well, do you guys see any,
I'm on mute the entire time. I'm so smart. I was gonna say I don't know how Violet's getting up, but I imagine Shade is getting up with the aid of rocket boots and free running improved like a goat climbing up the side of the cliff.
Should have got those
I was actually gonna
digitoid
try
legs.
that. It goes up to medium, right?
Free running improved goes up to medium, and the jet boots kind of act like a jetpack, which I believe I've always treated it like flying. You go to far. I was treating the rocket boots more as a narrative tool than anything else.
Right. Well, it'll be good if you fall off the mountain. I mean, what?
Yeah. You can't stop me. Verticality is no longer a problem. I will be on the ceiling. Ceiling shade is watching you.
Kinky.
Cease.
Yes, in between this being an ice place and a sheer cliff, it's like a goat climbing up a. I don't know how poor Violet's getting up here.
Is Violet?
Rope.
Violet is giving you
Via the
angry
ladder
eyes.
with via the ladder with like just
Oh,
happy
should we send a
breathing
remote
and
droid with you guys?
If you want.
If you
Just
want,
drag it
like-
on with.
yeah, like maybe that's why he's complaining a bit more. It's like,
Why did I have to take the fracking mouse droid? Oh, Violet, you've got so much cyberware now. You can toke it, you can carry it. Do you realize how much this extra stuff weighs?
Think of the joy you will have when you. What did you say? You want to rip his dick off?
I outsourced that to Nash. $1,000, I get one ripped off dick as he screams.
Is this over
That's
live
it.
comms?
You're right. You know what? If I beat him to it, I get to keep the grand and rip off his dick personally.
Are you also keeping the dick?
No.
Your silence, Floofy, is not very helping your case here.
What? I'm curious.
I mean,
I'm not going to keep the dick. It is either going to be then exploded later on when we use explosives, or I'm just going to literally blast it until it's atomized in ash.
I'll leave the
These-
specifics up to you then.
A lot of dick talk here.
Oh, it feels like I'm being screwed by this mountain.
I
Well,
feel
we're
that-
almost at the top.
and I feel
Okay,
like there
just
is a
little bit
story.
more.
I feel like there is a story there, Violet. Maybe after we
What?
are done tearing off his
What?
dick, you can. Maybe we can share some stories over a drink.
Once upon a time, there was a real big fucking man in front of me. The end.
Ooh. I can see that.
Sorry. Right. Well, we're in front of the gate, so when you want us to make some noise, we're here, just waiting.
I
Roger
think
that.
almost. I think almost the top of the cliff.
I'm not quite there yet. Give me a bit.
She left it on voice activity.
Oh, shut up. That was my choice.
Ah, I see.
I believe in you, Shade. You can do it. I mean, Violet, I keep mixing up your names. So my brain is a bit muddled today.
Roger that. Going silent for a bit.
It's okay, Nash. They both give a shade of. They both give off a shade of purple, don't they?
Yes, and, well, if I do say so myself, they both seemed fairly interested in me, yesterday.
Oh, lucky you, lucky you.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but, I do have my fair share of suitors. But,
That you do, Nash. Do you have like a lion or something? Some kind of cat creature nowadays?
myself? No, I'm sure I could have, well, Miss Cleo and I had some chemistry before we, well, robbed her store and burned it to ash, so I expect that opportunity is passed.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, real sorry about my actions towards the end of that. It was a stressful situation. My bad.
It is okay. We made it out safely. We made it with our loot and completed the mission.
I
And
feel like I
you,
just heard some foot soldier say something in my comments.
at the end of the day, you have learned from your mistake, and you will do better this time, yes?
Yeah.
Though,
I think so.
it seems like if you talk somebody to somebody and have their head explode here, it is a win-win, so... You do you, Bro Rod.
Thank you, Nash. Thank you. It's beautiful words of encouragement.
Okay, at the top.
Yeah, I feel like we're at the top at this point. So, what do we see up here?
What you see, you're on a little outcropping just below the concrete floor of the thing. And you can hear two guys talking. Hey, you catch the game the other night? What game? We don't have internet out here. Oh, that's right. Make me a stealth check.
Sounds good. I should probably also get specify my force rating for committing it for sense. So yeah, let me get that stealth check.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
I was so the reason I specified that you guys were halfway up because I wanted to make you make the check when you were on the upper half, but this also works. Make me a 2 purple stealth check, both of you.
Amazing.
Fucking
So the person with the disguise kit does not have. Hey, did you hear that? Hear what? Hey, I thought I heard some, I don't know, rocks or some shit. Almost like someone was running up a medium-sized distance on sheer rock cliff.
Making goat noises.
Should we check it out? I don't know, man. It's pretty steep. Who the hell could... fine. And they go up to the... Oh, fuck. No, that's not where I wanted them. They're not right on top of you.
Steps right on your head.
They're right at the edge of the platform.
And then you Deus Ex
I'm
them
gonna
and
say-
yank them off.
Yeah, with the one failure, I'm gonna say that they see you, but with the 4 advantage, you surprise them. Both of you get a free action, or a free turn, basically.
Well, I mean, they're corporate scumbags, so unless you were thinking of taking them alive, Violet.
God has no desire to particularly take them alive.
I'm just
All right.
imagining you guys saying that underneath, like sitting on the outcropping. These guys pop
They're
up.
just so
Hey,
surprised.
what do you think? Should we kill him? Sure. I suppose so. Ah, you surprised us. How could we do this?
Then yeah, I am going to shoot at them. I'd say we're at short range, I think, right?
You are like basically engaged with their feet. You
Okay.
are right below them. Like if you stand up straight, you can like touch their knees.
Okay, so that sounds like engaged then. So we'll treat it as the engaged difficulty then.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna make a maneuver to pull out the blaster, and I will shoot at the guards.
Right in the dick.
You know, I feel particularly merciful. I'm gonna use the sunsetting on this weapon.
All right. Go ahead and make me a...
Mother trucker! Trey, you had to say something! You had to say something! Now you cursed my dice! Alright, with 4 advantage, right? Since we're technically in engage range, could I stretch it so that the sunshots, they go wide, but that Violet can treat it as short range for difficulty instead of engaged for a weapon? It would functionally remove, I think, 2 purple if she's using a ranged heavy weapon.
Is that a heavy
I
weapon?
use pistols, and I was possibly thinking of using the concussion fist. Oh, repulsive fist, I should say.
Ooh, I got a slightly better idea. They are
I
much
thought you were going to try to
closer-
maneuver him off like the cliff or something.
That's what I was thinking of. 4 advantage is a lot. Can they be teetering on the edge of a cliff so that even a wayward shot might send them over?
You know what? Sure. You wait. First of all, is your pistol silenced? Did you take off the? I know someone did.
There is no silencer on this pistol.
For Destiny point, there is.
For Destiny points, there is. But it's single use.
That's fine.
Mistakes have been made.
Well, wasn't
Okay,
expecting
so-
to shoot him in the first place, but yes.
Yeah, you Wait, are you sure you didn't throw the suppress? Because like I gave you all Bunta blasters with suppressors, and
But this
Yeah.
is
I
not
know
a
a
Bunta
few of you-
blaster. This
No, I
is
know a few of
revolver.
you
No, but we kept the
transferred it
suppressors as
over.
the main point. Like, did you have any other gun
No,
that you would have
I
put
got
it
rid
on?
of all the other guns to make room for other items.
Okay, yeah, you do not have a. It doesn't seem like you have a suppressor on this one.
It does.
Or
It's
it
a
doesn't
revolver.
specify at the very least. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna Google revolver suppressors to see if such a weird thing exists. But
I
do
mean,
continue.
this is ripping off Payday 2, so
Mhm.
The
anyways,
judge doesn't
yeah.
count.
I will say that you basically like clip them in the kneecaps, and they are teetering forward over the edge.
I'm happy.
I'm just looking at my skills and just wondering if it's just better to shoot them anyway. Yeah, I'd have an easier time just shooting them. Like I could just pull out my weapon, which should have the silencer from the Bunta blaster.
Oh,
on
it was you. It was you and Sita who did that. That's who it was. Yeah, make me a. Technically speaking, it should have been 2 purple, 1 black, but I think I said that stealth shots ignore defense, so
Fair enough.
yeah, go for it. 2 purple.
2 purple. Come on, dice.
Oh, hey, it's a John.
Oh,
Spanish John. Yeah, you
Oh.
how do you want to do this?
Sorry, John, you there? You're cutting out extremely.
John!
Yeah, like we're only getting like quarter-second snippets of your voice. Apologies, John. I'm not meant to degrade it or anything like that, but oh man, well done, Fred. There's such a thing as a revolver silencer.
There is apparently, but I'm probably gonna
I
buy
mean-
a whole new gun afterwards because this is like the second or third time I've made this mistake.
You know, Wampa
Can't you
could
just
do a
put
little
the-
something about the revolver situation.
There you go. How do I want to do this?
I need to buy a new gun anyway.
So,
So,
like for the record, like the cliff, if they fall off, like is anyone really going to discover them?
It is a long mechanically drop to the bottom.
oh, that's a yeah. They're not surviving that.
I mean, like, will anyone find the corpses?
No, you picked a sort of secluded spot near the front of the mountain. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. So let's say with a tiny bit of style, basically what's done is that, like, Ballet's like first shot lands and like knocks the upper guy, Wilhelm, screaming off the cliff. Then she quickly sets up with a follow-up set of shots that technically didn't hit, but the guy like tries to dodge and then ends up falling off the cliff regardless.
That'll do.
So while mechanically does it, like, Violet doesn't look as cool as she had hoped to be.
Yeah, so you
still
nab one of the
technically-
guys. You smack him right in the guts, and since he's already teetering, it's not enough damage to do him in. But I don't actually know how much damage your gun does, so it might very well be since it's double damage.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even roll the weapon, I just rolled the skill.
Yeah, it's okay. But let's just say, Willem scream. Ah! And you hear a whistling sound, getting fainter and fainter, and then you guys have successfully made it. Well, actually, you're in the same place still. What do you guys do now?
Violet,
Alrighty
shit,
then, well-
are you okay?
safe and undetected. It just took care of the 2 guards.
Is it a sign that we should make our approach?
Not yet. We'll advise. Over.
Hey,
Okay.
you guys might want to take care of the chain link fence in the interim. Unless you're just planning to ram through it.
Do you have a problem with us ramming through it, Floofy?
I don't know. It's just not as flashy. I need something with pizzazz for the video.
I mean, I'm
You
sure
may as well. We're still
Brorod,
going to be a bit.
and I'm sure Brorod or Barbecue could, maybe jazz it up so that when we run over it, it sparks and, maybe it looks like it's electrified.
I could take a shot at it as we drive through it.
I can set it on fire.
Barbecue, if we weaken most of the links enough, we can make it look like we just busted it right off, no problem. Without, if you don't cut it all the way through.
I mean, it is a chain link fence, and we are driving a truck that probably weighs more than, 20 tons.
Yeah, but it'll tear off if we crash into it while it's still, connected. We could just make it look like it just pops off though. Barbecue weakens it.
Floofy, sounding visibly or audibly excited, goes, "Go on."
Thought process, barbecue weakens it enough. So instead of it just tearing off the chain, it'll pop off like a. Do you got anything for this, Nash?
Well, sorry,
Top of a pickle jar.
I stopped paying attention. No, I was thinking, and sometimes when I think, I stop paying attention. You have a lot of detonite tape, do you not, Barbecue?
See what you're saying, Master Nash.
Well, Barbecue kind of taps him on his top of his head.
Sorry. What do you think? Think that's a good idea, Barbecue?
Go for the past 30 seconds. Someone's talking to me.
Well, I am thinking this. Maybe you have lots of detonite tape, right? We line both sides of the chain link fence on either side of the truck where we will hit it. And then when we ram into the chain link fence, you detonate them, and then it just shears right through, and we just ram, and the gate explodes, and we just go through in the flames, and it should be exciting, yes?
That's a much
Very
more
exciting.
I mean, I
That's
feel
good.
like I feel like I have seen something similar in the Holovids.
Should we put on music when we do it?
Definitely. Do we have a speaker system on this truck? Please tell me you installed speakers, external speakers on this truck, Floofy.
You hear very, very softly, music starts playing. It's the same track that's playing right now on Vixira.
We just max it out, switch it to a new song while we go through, and that'll make such a cool entrance.
Just hit the
Nash,
green
your
button.
ideas are amazing.
Just hit the green button and it'll ramp automatically. Just
Okay.
Yeah. Barbecue's gonna apply some flexing.
all right.
That's what he's gonna do.
Give me a 1 purple mechanics check.
Trey, you will shut up.
Hmm?
Actually, you know what? Give me a 2 purple mechanics check, and I'll tell you why after you do it.
Is it possible for me to assist them, or does that not exist? Nah, he didn't need it.
Oh, you were
Okay.
telling my curse to go away for a minute?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me just
Is it electrified?
Is the what now?
Is the fence electrified? Is that the problem?
No. I'll tell you why once you actually start the thing. Just don't worry about it for now.
Oh no. Oh wait. Oh yes.
Anyhow. Up top, what is the recon droid doing? Remote droid, sorry.
Technically, Bart would still be carrying it with them.
I think Barbecue has control of the actual droid. Does he activate it
Okay,
remotely?
then. But yeah, no. So Vault will continue to carry it until basically BBQ makes it move or what have you.
Which is funny because it can fly, and you just lugged it up the entire cliff.
Because again, we're going with the like joke that they said like, oh yeah, well, you hold this, you can carry stuff, right? But yeah, like
Anyways.
the second that she sees it flying, like she's probably going to have words with BBQ if it's not a combat situation.
All right.
Well, time to do what the droid does best. Scout.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Do you just go straight up?
Yes.
All right. Let me throw a little thing there so I remember. Status effects. Do that one.
Yes, like droid starts flying. Well,
Alright.
it just entered the chat. The fuck?
So you go all the way above with the remote droid, and it basically gives you the bird's eye view of all the personnel outside.
Hey, that's it. They have rifle snipers. And a couple of foot patrols.
Violet and Shade. What do you guys do?
Are these people outside or actually in the building?
So everyone you can see is currently outside. There might be more people in the building, but you don't know.
Okay.
Is there a shed I can sneak myself around to so I can set up with my decryption grenade?
Yeah, so these structures right here are all sheds. This is like a sort of watchtower, but nobody's currently in it. That is a building, that is a building, and that is a building.
Hmm.
These are sort of like little, what do you call them? I guess huts? Just like a lean-to structure, just like a metal roof supported by poles.
Mhm.
Keep out the rain and snow, that kind of thing. It is quite snowy. So yeah, what do you guys do?
Was there anything inside that lean-to that the two guards came from?
Just you can see some crates, coffee mug, a picture of a lady and a small child.
Yep. Don't worry, if it's a concern, they're next. Not really, but I will make the joke. Nothing that would help infiltration, like a badge or a helmet or a piece of armor or anything like that.
You see just a gun leaning against one of the walls of one of the sheds, but nothing nothing of that sort. I probably should have had you roll perception for that. God damn it.
Well, like at the moment, like we're here and we're not being interrupted. I think it's okay if I see a
Yeah,
gun.
you know,
I'm, like,
yeah, call it
against
a
something.
freebie. More so for details, but anyways, yep. That's about what you see.
To make it things harder for you, can I take that gun? Because if I end up having to use it later, I might need that stat block, and therefore I need you to make that gun.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have the guns handy. I just need to.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, well,
where's your character?
at the moment, Violet is intending just to have it make her cover more effective, though. Like she will check to see if it's effectively, ready to shoot and can actually be used in combat, or if it's like heavily damaged or whatnot, stuff like that.
Right.
Checking if it's combat operational.
Wait, hold on. There's a fucking beam rifle in this? What the fuck?
Nani?
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 You don't get the beam rifle, though. You get this. It's in your sheet. DC 15A blaster carbine. Basically, it's like an old clone weapon with some mercenary fixings on the sides. Nothing too special.
Mhm.
It's pretty much what you saw the foot soldiers carrying when you yeeted them off the cliff.
And this is a range heavy weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm crap at those, so probably not going to actually use it on combat, but...
Which is funny, because your token is holding a straight-up
Yep,
rifle.
I know. The irony isn't lost upon me.
It's,
Tell you what,
it's
you
not
get
a
us
rifle.
more experience and I can put it on my list of things.
It's one of those pistols with like a shoulder brace, quote unquote, that makes it a rifle by U.S. law.
A carbine.
Yeah, it's like with this screw and this brace, I can turn this gun into a felony.
Anyways, you pick up the gun. What do you do?
Is there any computer in this lean-to or
No.
nothing like that? Nothing connected
There are
to the
some
internal
crates
network?
if you want to search.
If it's unsecured and like doesn't have to be like shot open, like Bar will have a quick check at what is inside.
Yep. Give me a investigation. Doesn't exist. Give me a perception.
Perception's pretty good for like a physical investigation.
Yeah. Give me a 2 purple perception.
So I'm gonna quickly check when I got my eyes shoved in if it actually gave the skills as intended.
Also, for housekeeping, how quickly can you change your disguise?
I could drop it at a moment's notice, but to actually make it work and set up with like something new would depend on the complexity and therefore your call.
I think it says something.
So it says if I was doing very general things like hair color, that could be 1 to 3 rounds, but like doing sort of everything can take minutes and hours. So I wouldn't be able to like change into someone else's complete uniform like instantaneously. I would have to like huddle, take time, and program it in.
Gotcha. All right.
I could save it as a future thing, sure, but
yeah, make me that
on the
check,
fly
then.
switching would not be something I could do.
Gotcha.
But if like someone leaves me in the bathroom for half an hour, then maybe.
Okay, make me that check then.
Okay.
2 purple perception.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was checking. Perception. No, the thing didn't come across. Okay, sorry, just gonna need a short moment to bring across the Cyber Eyes mods that it gives my character. Because it didn't bring the talents across for some reason.
No worries.
Unless I failed to put it in the first place, like a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, the talents and whatnot are. You have to just drag and drop them on.
Yeah,
after.
no. Yep, so just give me a short
plus
moment
1 vigilance and perceptions. That's what I agree.
Yep, so the perception helps in this case.
So yeah, that would be an extra green. So roll me a 2 yellow, 1 green perception check.
Alright. And sorry, 2 purple check you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. With a 3 success, you managed to pop open the crate and search the contents. I'm gonna say the one threat is that it made a audible sort of like creak sound.
Sure.
But you find inside a spare set of armor and a 5 credit chit.
5 credit chit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's not much in the crate. But there is the extra set of armor. Same as the foot soldiers were wearing.
Hey Shade, got local armor from here. You wanna be a guard?
Sure. Please
Alright.
pretend I'm dozing on duty.
Oh, I'll give you a bit of time and privacy. Get to it.
Should at least put on some of the armor to these adopt a disguise.
Okay.
It's not a convincing disguise, but something.
How tall is Shade?
Small, like 5'7". Because it may be tall for a woman, but
Right. Okay, yeah, you put on the armor, and you look about as convincing as Violet. Let's say medium range, indistinguishable. Short range, they'd be like, "Why? You're pretty
That's
short
all
for
I
a
need.
stormtrooper."
that's all I need.
Yeah, so you're.
Just keep running to medium range. It's okay.
Oh, that's no, that makes you invisible. That's not the one.
The guard is running up in the air to medium range. Does that seem normal to you? That's just wind.
Why is our guard like a cat now?
Wait, what?
For it to like free running improve, you could just be
Oh.
anywhere medium range.
I so
Cats parkour.
remember when I mentioned that I was having problems with the toe? I basically duplicated some of the characteristics from the Zygerians, and then it like the drawback of that was that I just kept getting the token show up. So it was like a dead Zygerian guard that kept popping up whenever I tried to drag in one of these soldiers. But we're good. We're good. I didn't actually do it. Yeah, so you got the uniform, same characteristics as Violet, basically. What do you guys do next?
Okay.
Well-
For the record, are we getting the same site that the drone is and able to see where these people are, or?
I would imagine the drone is relaying it to Barbecue, and Barbecue is relaying it to you guys, unless Noka wants to be a little... okay. A little bit tricky. Yeah. So you guys are good within medium range. I'm going to say that this entire platform is long range. So from top to bottom, about half is medium range, and from you to the guards here is medium.
Sorry, what was long?
It's basically to the top. Like the what do you call it? The vertical length of this is long. Same as inside. It's about one long band in height, and then each of the hallways is about medium. To make it simple, I'm going to say half of a long is a medium, half of a medium is a short for this particular map.
I'm gonna ask something that's gonna need GM approval.
Okay.
The voice modulator. I can change my voice and seek to match someone else, and it doesn't take long to change the voice, but to actually mimic the voice is going to require thorough study and the hard discipline check. Are you willing to allow that, or no?
Allow what? That you've
Me
mimicked
to
the
sound
voice?
like one of the guys that got chuffed off.
Oh yeah, easily. Well, you heard them speak, so yeah, go for it.
Sure. I'm really gonna need to up my deception, but something for later.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the snipers are about up medium range. They're pretty well above. They're elevated, but they're not super far up.
Okay, so I should be able to sound somewhat like the guard talking about the game that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that may help later.
I'm gonna say with 2 successes and an advantage, you sound, unless you were his brother, or unless the person listening was his brother, you'd probably fool anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And before brother.
Oh.
That's not my brother.
We're actually all aggressively French here.
Ho, ho, ho. Look at this, little man. I throw my grenade.
Tabernacle.
Um,
Why are you so short? Anyways, what do you guys do?
like it's a bit of a stretch, but do I? So one of those 2 guards probably had the picture of the wife and kid. We presume.
You could presume. I don't know if there's any indication aside from them being closest to the picture at the time.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm not gonna go around using that as an excuse of, hey, have you seen my wife? Have I showed you my picture of my wife and kid recently? No. All right, I'll
GM
drop
notepad
that.
emoji.
Yeah, I'll drop that silly idea, and I guess we just continue to seek to move along.
Wait, are
Though,
you
we'll
are you
look at
holding
shades
the
for
are
the
you holding the
best.
picture?
Like, I could take it is the main idea. It's just that.
Yeah, if you want. Do you take the picture?
Does the picture, like, on the back have any sort of writing that might identify the people on it or whatnot?
It just says to Terrence, heart.
To Terrence. Okay, Sorry, I'll try not to bog down this too much. Is the picture just simply a picture that's just on a desk, or is it one of those, like, very small, put in your wallet type pictures?
It's like it's like a small picture frame.
Small picture frame? Okay, no. But we'll leave it there. It would be silly to carry around something like that, literally on duty. Alright, so Bart will look at Shade and basically look at it as to say, like, what's the best route to get to our destination?
Mm-hmm. Mom, is there any computer inside the room?
Not in any of the lean-tos. The blueprints do say what the blueprints say, so this is a management support facility.
There's probably a computer in there. All right, I'm
Hey,
gonna
Bart,
want to.
can you get the droid so you can get some sight on that facility there?
Yeah, she's gonna crack out one of her decryption grenades. Let's see, do I have the Nokia phone again?
Ensure Violet wants like a scan to determine if there's any troops inside there.
Do you have a scanning module
Or
or
a way to move the droid inside there physically?
No, that would mean losing vision on the rest of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go down and like find a window, or it's basically just like a windowed building with doors.
In short, that's what Violet has requested. What BBQ does is up to BBQ.
Yeah, unless the droid has hands, which I don't think it does. I don't know if it'd be
Pointing can be
able to-
hands and creepy.
No, it's like a little floating sphere, basically.
Yeah, isn't it the thing that like Fennec uses in
Yep.
Book of Boba Fett? Yeah, okay. I think that was how it was explained to me.
Mhm.
But I mean, for a Destiny point, there could be an open door.
I'm not averse to it, but I know we're low on points, so I'll ask for group consensus.
And while you do that, I'll be right back.
I am fine with whatever. It's
Alright,
them.
exploring the building it is.
Yeah, when we get to them, it is they who will need the destiny points. That will not save them from my blade, though.
The writer character, Shred, do you want any destiny points spent to be able to see the guards inside there, or you think you can just sneak well enough that it shouldn't be a concern?
I think with the decryption grenade, at least I should be able to negotiate that. Oh, it's a tiny little phone on the ceiling. They're not gonna know it's a phone on the ceiling.
No one ever looks
So
up.
your Nokia phone just flies in like a droid, or you just throw it in?
Crawls like a spider, I guess would be the
Okay, yeah.
description I'd
Oh yeah,
use
then
in
that should be
Pellet.
fine. Because I was wondering if you had to actually get into the building yourself as well.
No. I was basically gonna chill out here, lean up against the wall, and let the decryption grenade do the rest.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, no, that probably won't require any destiny point then.
No one
Okay,
ever
I'm going
looks up.
So what do you guys decide?
mean-
Try to explain the situation, and we'll
Yes.
not use the destiny point.
I'm
Because,
gonna
yeah,
lean
just-
up. Yep, I'm gonna lean up against the support structure so I remain relatively well hidden, and I'm gonna use the decryption grenade to crawl up into like a window opening and look inside to see if there's anything.
Like next to the Nokia phone. Okay.
Yeah. Like a spider.
The Nokia phone is a spider.
Why are we rolling percentile die? Oh,
Don't worry
that's
about it.
twos.
So you know my stealth system?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
so these
Tell me
guys
yours.
stay in place. These guys, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these guys can't go against the walls. They're gonna go down instead.
They go off the cliff. Go off the cliff.
Well, this is
We lose more troops that way.
You see them, they're about at medium range. You lock eyes with them. They kind of just do like the upwards head nod, but they don't think anything of it.
Yeah. Shade returns and yeah. I presume Shade might return in kind, but Violet certainly does.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, so you're just crawling the Nokia phone around?
So I am leaned up against the wall and basically using like, well, it's a hands-free system, but pretend I'm using like a iPad and pretending this is like a ground drone,
Okay,
like
so
it's
it's
remote
just,
control.
so it's just walking around the building.
Yeah, like a spider. It's not that big. It's like a little bit bigger than your phone.
Okay, I'm not even gonna roll stealth for that. I'm just gonna. The grid is all fucked up. Don't worry about it.
It's in the building. We accept this. Peter of
No.
mind.
So it makes a full round of the building, and you don't see any doors open.
Is there any way to get it in?
There's got to be windows, right? Can I look into the window? It's got a
Can
camera
Can you scale a vertical surface?
with an
And a
orange
camera.
impeller.
Actually,
sure.
you're doing it in the jewelry store. I'll allow it. Sure. So you climb. Give me a. I guess computers would probably be the best check for this. Give me a 2 purple computers check.
What am I using computers for exactly?
Basically, to maneuver the drone around,
Okay, that's fair.
and I'm just basically hand waving the entire search of the building.
Brag.
Okay, you have a triumph. Fuck it, a door's open. You missed
Roll
it the
it.
first time around, but on this side there is a door that like is actually a tiny crack open. You'd have to like
Yeah.
ram it into the door a few times to get it open, but
I'm not comfortable with this metaphor.
anyways, I'm assuming you go there.
Yes, I think I'm 0 for 3 tonight.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah, just get all your bad rolls out now before we have to worry about it.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna.
Trigger's turn into Palpatine.
depths of hell.
Shred, what do you have in computers?
4 ranks.
4 ranks. Okay,
I'm really
gonna treat
computer
that
heavy.
as 4 ranks of stealth with a boost die because it's really small.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna have the Nokia 1138 roll stealth.
I mean, it doesn't really have anything to roll.
It doesn't have dice. I'm gonna add a 1 so it can actually roll.
Wow, the Nokia phone can succeed on a check, but I can't.
Just barely.
Sorry,
Just barely.
I'm being a
Just
sourpuss
barely.
about this.
You
My
make
bad.
it into the building, and you look around,
This keeps up, it's gonna replace you.
and you see this guy at a table eating a
Oh.
bowl of cereal.
Oh, it's Kai Lang. He's eating a bowl
No,
of cereal.
this is his place. He's not disrespecting another man's house like
Oh,
That's just
Anyways,
Doom Man. That's Doom Man.
the computer's over here.
Doom guy.
can I use that advantage to sneak over to the computer and plug into it?
Yes, you may.
Super.
All right, make me. I'm assuming you want to do the thing that was discussed in pre-planning. Weaken / open the door downstairs. The
Yes.
glass door. Make me a 2 red, 1 purple computers check.
2
Or
red.
use
1...
Destiny.
You think I should use a destiny point for this? Get a green die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's faithful.
Like, I think this is an important part of the mission, so yes, I accept that.
Yes, I think that's pretty reasonable. Now you're gonna take. I'm gonna roll this. Okay, at least I didn't roll despair.
Okay. Yeah, you made it. With 2 successes and an advantage. The door downstairs, the first blast door, opens.
Ooh.
I heard that wording.
Yeah, so did I, but I'll take what I can get. I would like to
I
have
suppose
the...
I shouldn't say the first blast door. I should say the blast door.
Okay.
Because, as you can see, there are
Previous
dotted
page.
lines on the blueprint.
I like to
Yes.
spend the advantage so that Doom Man still really enjoys the cereal. He is not.
He gets
particularly
another
aware.
bowl. It's that good.
Yeah.
Does your yeah,
Just
sure.
the best food he's had in weeks.
Does the Nokia have like audio receptors?
For the sake of flavor.
It probably does, yeah, because it's basically used by spies to basically hack into the droids.
All right, one sec.
We get to hear. Oh, okay.
It's
We're
got
about to hear
camera.
crunching.
Can
On
the
the
Nokia phone see why Doom Man loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Because we're about to hear Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
The sound, the realism.
Oh my god, Chorovik. This is so good. This is the best food I've had in weeks. Just say the food I've had in weeks.
This is some good Captain Crunch. It's the best food I've had in weeks. There's your
I'm
advantage.
just hearing the Russian Cookie Monster in my head.
That was meant to be French. Fuck you.
He's now Russian.
He
No,
can be
he's,
French
he's a-
Russian. You can have mixed heritage. It's okay.
Yeah. You know, he's a Franco-Russophile. So like the opposite of Tolstoy. Anyways, what do you guys do now?
Oh,
don't
blast
know if
door's
anything-
open. So
Yeah.
it's the other team's turn. Time now. Go for it.
I think so.
Nope,
Hello,
you see the
my-
blast door retract being in front of you.
Our fantastic femme fatales. How are we doing?
Out of character shade only. He's the only one that knows the door's down.
Oh, yeah. I think I got the doors down on this one. The other guy in the room really loves his cereal.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, I
Is-
think you guys will be fine driving in.
I was going to say
Cereal.
that
These
seems
French
like
would
an
be
ex-
Le Crunch.
that seems like
Crunch,
a very extraneous detail. But if you say the door is down, boys,
Is it time, Master Mash?
it is time.
Je t'aime, cereal.
Ooh.
All right. I got my fist over the green button.
Right.
Who's driving?
Do it, do it, do it. This is Floofy. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
I hope you are ready for a distraction, my wonderful ladies. Here we go.
You ready, barbecue?
I wish I had made the thing an actual token, but crashes through the fence just as you planned. The hinges blow off in spectacular fashion. Lots of smoke. Not much of a sound, because I think you succeeded enough in the mechanics check that it's like a micro explosion. And you're about
Lame.
You're driving up the road real fast. You got your pit droid driving the wheel. You got your mouse droid on the accelerator, and you got the three of you guys on the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the top or like hanging off the back.
Wherever you guys want to be on the truck, you guys are. And it continues on. Do you guys do anything before you hit the main door?
I'm gonna ready both my blasters.
Nash will, he's locked on with one hand. The other hand reaches back, and you see him rev up his sword, and then just gives Brorod and Barbecue a huge toothy smile.
Right. Today, my comrades, is a good
Hell
day
yeah!
for them to die.
Bring them closer. I want to shoot their visors out.
All right. Yeah, you get closer. I gotta tilt this.
Yeah, you might want to hop off at some point. That explosion's probably going to be big.
Or
Re-endear.
or rewrite it into the end.
If you want to make a new character, sure.
They are shaped charges, so you know they're not smart
Double-
shaped charges, but they are shaped charges.
Oh, okay.
This
I
made
thought they were
such
just
is.
dumb AoE.
In the short moment before, Master Nash, what is the next step?
Everything dies, and we mop up what's left.
So do we jump off the car or do we ride it to the end?
That is a question for the ages. But for now, jump off! as it careens into these two guards.
Slow motion. Life finds a way.
You see Nash jump off, just the superhero landing with this sword.
These guys are mush. They're pancaked. You drive through the first blast, or rather through the blast door, and it crashes right into a rather sturdy metal fence.
Damn it, another chain link fence.
I will say the truck makes it about halfway through the fence, but it lodges in there.
Oh, so it's like one of those barriers, those barrier posts that come up from the ground.
Yeah, bollards.
Yes,
The
those.
explosive detonate.
Did you work out how you wanted the thing to work? Do
Uh,
you want time payload or impact detonation or?
I would have
whatever
gone
makes it
impact,
explode on time.
Okay.
Impact, probably.
You see the truck crash into the fence, buries itself about halfway deep, knocks these two guys over, and then in a spectacular explosion, it just blows it out. There's tons of smoke and debris, and the truck, in sequence, detonates explosives all along the bed.
Get down, barbecue.
You hear over the comms Floofy going, "Yes!" I mean, good job, team.
And as this
Get in there and get that bag.
as it's happening, you see like the smoke and everything, and Nash just charges through, sword raised to slice anybody on the other side of the smoke.
All right.
Rangers, lead the way, barbecue. Let's go.
I'm going to give you guys a free turn.
What's a ranger?
They lead the way.
One of these
Space
guys
Rangers.
is dead. The other one is like disoriented. He's over here now. Oh, that's not. Hold up. No. There we go.
That took it to the end.
He's over here. He's like knocked over. He's coughing through his mask.
Yeah, where's Nash at? You're in front of us, Nash.
Yeah, Nash is charging.
Is there anyone else, or just that one guy?
As you charge in, smoke makes it a bit hard to see, but you at least see two more down the hallway, and one guy down this way.
All right. Well, Nash will see that there's one guy, like, you said this guy's, like knocked over.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
basically just
he
like
might be
slumped against the
briefly
wall,
disappointed.
like scrambling to get up.
Yeah, Nash will charge right past him and go for the two guys.
All right. What would you like to do?
Nash go burr.
Nash go burr. Make me a. What's your melee defense?
Why ask the question? We know the answer.
Make me a. I forget. Does defense upgrade or is it just add?
Adds a
die?
black dice.
That's
So
dead back.
that's 2 black.
2 purple.
Yeah, 2 purple.
Unless they have
Okay.
any adversary or whatnot. So
They do not.
okay, hang on. I know I have something here. It
Something
is
that cuts the difficulty a bit.
frenzied attack. Okay, so I will spend. I have 2 ranks of frenzied attack, so I'll spend 2 strain to upgrade mine twice. Yeah. Let's do it.
do it.
Get this party
Dice.
started.
You know.
No,
That's a lot going
26
on here.
damage
Yes.
and a triumph.
26 pierce 4.
I think it's safe to say that these guys are kaput. You bisect one guy. You bisect the guy on the right with your basically leftward inclined swing.
Yep.
He's cut in half.
Yeah.
This other guy, you run him through the chest and drag him to this vault over here, and essentially slash down the door with him still on the sword.
Beautiful.
And he's just on the fence now. Now I'm gonna say that this, with that triumph, this fence is now it's damaged. It'll be easier to get into.
For that vault area?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Nash does this and turns around and like just waves on to Brorod and Barbecue.
Oh yeah, Master Nash, that was cool.
This is only the beginning. Come, my villain. We win today. And then he's just gonna take off down. He's gonna continue down the hallway, looking for the next person to show their face. Actually, we know this is the control room, right?
Yes, it's marked out as such on the thing. It used to be for
Yeah.
mining operations.
Yeah. So Nash is going to make for that doorway.
Okay. And I think it's probably safe to skip this to turbo overdrive. Do I have to turn off repeat? I do.
Yeah.
That green button is on a delayed button press.
All right. So you get into the control room.
I don't
say
know-
with your maneuvers from this range, you managed to get to the doorway.
Yeah.
There's
That's what
no
I figured.
door. But what you do see is a number of guys. And in sequence, they all turn to look at you. But in the middle of the room, there's a tank. Looks like a stasis pod. The hulking figure inside.
You see Nash, huge grin, and he just pokes his head. He looks in at them all. Well, hello, boys. It is a good day for all of you to die. And then he's just gonna duck right behind the doorway to avoid any incoming shots.
All right.
Avoid bullets and replies.
I'm going to say that is Nash's turn.
Yep.
Yep.
What did the other two do?
Rod BBQ.
Rod is gonna move forward. So there's this guy down on the ground. There's this guy over down the way.
There's two guys. I
two
forgot to
guys.
reveal them when Nash ran past, but yeah.
Hmm.
I'd say the smoke is cleared now.
Is there any like extra cover here? Or is it just like a open space in where I'm at?
So, like, there's a
Is
few
that
crates.
boxing?
Yeah, there's a few crates kind of scattered around. In here, there's consoles. But from where you are right now, it's pretty open. You get the sense that this is kind of where they transport stuff.
In that case, for this sake, I'm gonna
They
be
keep it clear.
trying to. Well, I guess it's grid based, but can I do this for now? Just end up on top of this guy against the wall for cover.
Oh no.
Where?
Right here, I'd like trying to take cover by the corner of this wall, but I'm currently standing on top of the dead
Okay, I
body.
see. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Kick
kick
him
him
out of the
aside.
way.
You know, I'm gonna move him into the wall.
Breathe. Take your time.
He's dying.
Choked on my own spit. Yeah. Let's say, so you want to take cover?
Yeah, I'll start by taking cover. So that's a maneuver.
Yeah. So I'll say that gives you one range defense. If you're propping up the body as like a human shield.
Oh, sure. Why not? All right, and I'm gonna. What is it? 2 strain for a second maneuver.
Yes.
2 strain. I'm gonna take 2 strain. Use true aim. Oh, trying to. true aim.
So yeah, that's
Well,
you.
2 ranks of it.
Yeah, it's using your maneuver to use true aim, or to use the aim
Yeah.
maneuver. So
Yeah. So that's all my maneuvers, so I can do an action, right?
Yep. And the action is shoot. Yep. So
After
who are you
that,
shooting?
Let me see.
You shooting the guy in the ground or barbecue's future propane targets?
Since nobody's acted yet, I'm gonna also use 2 ranks of quick strike. I can use it.
it just adds it to your.
Yeah. Besides the arm of these, I remember the arms of these guys were cybernetic. What else, like visor-wise?
You asking
You
for
see how
what
they have
looks like a
glowing
weakness?
eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell that there's some sort of visor, at least. Like you said, they're kind of hidden behind a mask, but it's a high-tech mask.
It looks. It's like power armor, right? Is there any?
Yeah, it's not
any
power
spot-
armor. It's armor with like, visual enhancements and some like minor improvements.
Are they holding any explosives?
They are.
Ooh, like a grenade?
Yes. Basic
Well, with
bitch
my-
frag grenade.
Basic. Well, with my true aim, I'm going to use that to take a shot at one of their grenades to set it off, with the purpose of
So
setting
that's
it off.
That's a called
Remind
shot.
me. Yeah, it's a called
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that is a maneuver. And wait, is it a maneuver?
a called
No,
shot
true
can be.
aim
I know
is,
it increases the difficulty. I don't know if it's
Something
an
that I
upgrade
will
or if it's
state
dice.
quickly is just back when I did have Ricochet, like, Fred did look up the rules about true aim and cold shot and did seem to get the impression you could combine them. Is that
I
still
mean,
the
'cause
case?
you're
Fred?
making
So
yeah, because you're making an
'Cause
aim
I
maneuver.
think true
Right.
aim
Yeah.
is the maneuver, and then the called shot increases the difficulty. I forget if it's dice or if it's an upgrade.
You add
Yeah.
setback instead
Yeah.
of
I think
boost
it's
die.
two back actually.
From what I read, true aim is an upgrade of aim. So
Correct.
I get the benefits of aiming, but I also upgrade my ranged combat check.
Right, and a called shot is technically a part of the aim maneuver.
Correct.
So
And I also have column as a gunslinger.
Yeah, I used to call it
Yes.
true cold shot for the record.
column in the gunslinger, meaning you don't add extra dice you don't add the setbacks for the called shot. So it's just a normal check.
Do you have any idea what type of grenade you're going to hit?
It's a basic bitch grenade.
Basic bitch frag grenade, yes.
Also, when it comes to the crit on weapons, the lower the crit number, the better.
Yes.
The
That's the
number
number of advantage it takes to activate the crit.
correct.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I know things too.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, can I spend 2 of my? I had 4 advantage. Can I heal my strain with that with my advantage?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Because the triumph went to cutting down the door.
Yeah.
So
So heal your strain.
cool.
All right.
Let's take a shot
Two.
with
Ooh.
Leo's blaster. So, how many boost die do I have? I have 2 from quick strike. That's not counted. Okay.
And
2
remember, it's
from
upgrade,
true
not
aim.
boost die.
So
Oh,
two
it's upgrade,
no,
upgrades.
it's
from true
upgrades.
aim.
How is that like? the
There should be a
green-
there should
Oh,
be
I
a
see,
button up at the
upgrade
top
ability.
that says upgrade check.
Yeah.
So where you can put in
upgrades.
success and failures, there should be ones for upgrades and downgrades.
And Cleo's
You get-
Blasta has the accurate quality 2, which is 2 boost die.
Yep.
So that's
Yes.
2 boost die, plus another. How many ranks in quick strike did you have? 2.
Just 2.
So that's another 2 boost die.
Yep.
Okay.
No, because
Take-
you'd have the 1 boost die from aiming, 2 upgrades from true aim, 2
Yep.
boost die from accurate. So you'll have 3 boost and 2 upgrades.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait. Does that also count the accurate quality of my gun too?
Yeah.
Accurate quality.
Yep.
yeah.
Like-
So.
Oh,
plus
sorry.
5.
And then there'll be another 2 for quick strike, because you
Holy
have
shit.
how many ranks of quick strike?
2.
Okay.
All right, while you work out these die, it's going to be a 1 black, 1 melee, or wait, let me check.
1 range.
1 range defense, 2 purple because you're at range, and whatever boost you work out. I'm going to be
Is
right
it
back.
is it short range or is it medium range?
Medium range.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the
Presumably
distance
medium
between
because
him
he
and
said 2, but since he said he would be right back anyway. So.
But yeah, so
get
you'll have 2 boost die from accurate, which I can show you another time how to actually just make that do it automatically. You'll have 2 boost die from quick strike.
Quick strike. And then
One
true
one
aim
from
is getting
One-
2 upgrades.
1 boost from aiming, just the standard aim, and then the upgrade, true aim, gives you 2 upgrades. So 5 boost.
Is he aiming twice?
No.
He moved in as a maneuver. He spent
Okay.
2 strain to make an
True
aim,
maneuver.
and then now he's shooting. So
But
Oh,
yeah,
there
like,
we go.
He's using
Yeah,
regular
that-
aim, not
yeah,
the called
that-
shot,
but you know the talent
No,
true
I'm
aim mentions
using-
that you gain the benefits of aiming and upgrade.
which is the called shot. Would
Yeah,
be
the
the
called
aim
shot.
maneuver. So you would
So
not
it
get.
would
the
actually be
boost.
4 it would be 4 boost die.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 from accurate, 2 from quick strike.
and 2 upgrades.
not the end of the
Two upgrades.
world either way.
Well, I can only use quick strike, once this this
I
encounter is
assume the
done.
target's in short range if you're throwing a grenade.
And he's shooting a
No,
grenade.
he's
Oh,
shooting
shooting,
a
okay.
grenade off them.
I can shoot up to medium, so
Yeah.
I didn't hear what the setback was though.
Also, for the record, what's the
Setback is
damage
for the
of the
defense.
Cleo's gun?
The what?
It's a non-standard. I forget if it was a dragoon or I think it was
Nova
a
Viper.
dragoon.
Nova Viper.
Nova Viper, yes.
Like,
I
but
think
yeah,
I
to,
bumped
like,
up the damage and changed some of the other values. So
But yeah, to like talk mechanics for a bit, I'm pretty sure the quote-unquote standard bitch-ass frag grenade only is about 5 damage.
it is
8
9. I want to say
damage, crit
8.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 and then blast 6.
75 credits. Yeah, blast 6.
Sure, I can do something funny with it. What was the setback die, Nox?
For his
Uh,
defense. So he's got 1 range defense. That's 1 setback die or black die.
Okay, if I fail now, I'm gonna be real sad. I'm shooting. Ah,
You're firing your laser.
straight at that grenade.
Look at all those dice.
Okay,
What can I do with advantage?
4 successes, 2 advantage. What would you like to do with that advantage? Is 2 enough to activate blast? I forget.
2,
Yes.
2 is enough.
Activate item quality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say that you shoot the grenade and it's on his belt, facing the other guy. So you managed to hit the 2 of them with both the gun and the grenade. You started blasting, as they say.
Pew pew.
And I forget, does cold shot reduce damage at all, or is it?
It's
Uh,
generally
cool-
called shot prevents damage, but you do a cool effect.
Right.
generally.
It's the idea of you're foregoing the damage to hit something important or
Like disarming someone's weapon, I think is the given
Or
example.
shooting them in the head.
Or
Yeah.
shooting a grenade and
In
making
short,
it go
a weak
boom?
point of some sort.
Doing fancy
I'm-
stuff. With
okay,
a gun.
you know what?
That's not just shooting them.
With the called shot, I am going to say that you hit the grenade, and it ignores their defense because they're standing right next to each other. Or no, ignores their soak. So you do, how much is a frag grenade? 9 points of damage. I forget. For minion groups, is it damage applied to the group collectively or separately with blast?
I think a blast is pretty good for taking out minions.
it would hit
If they're-
each one with that same amount.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do 16 points of damage to the 2 guys. It's not enough to take them out outright. Flavor-wise, it's a minion group, so we can either say you take out one of them and the other one is hurt, or we can say that you hurt both of them.
Take
No,
out
it's
up
one
to
of
you.
them.
Say
Yeah, take out one of them.
Generally, you take out one. They're basically one unit that degrades.
And
Yeah, the way I've been playing minion groups is like, I'll give the option because I have the numbers here.
and honestly, from a narrative standpoint, you just hit a grenade on a guy's hip. That guy is gone. The other guy got hit with
Yeah.
the viscera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
he
agree.
took a femur through his chest.
Gut.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 16.
apologies. I thought it was a stun grenade.
Why?
Brorad, you do not apologize to your enemy.
Oh, eat dirt.
We got to work on your taglines.
Yes, sir, Master Nash. That'll be the end of my turn, though. Did my action and maneuvers.
He's slapping a. What's an effect? This guy's dead. Nope, he's not hidden. You didn't obliterate him that hard.
Or did he?
Reduced to atoms.
Reduced to atoms.
Oh, man, I was hoping
I'm
to
gonna
get
say, well, the X was what I did for unconscious. This guy is kind of, oh, jeez.
Brutus?
And then he sees BBQ.
Lens eye flare. Just glowing
Speaking of
red
which,
eyes.
barbecue, you're up.
Huh.
So where is his token?
It's on the truck, which I should probably also mark as dead.
Hey, barbecue, there's
reduced
still
to
a guy
atoms.
over there alive. Just FYI. I think he's too scared.
The truck is just a smoking husk at this point.
Oh,
And
God.
truck's just gone. Barbecue is going to annoy these two guys. Walk over to the doorway,
Yes.
see these two, and make it so they're no longer there.
All right.
So they're no
Roll
longer
me-
there.
Roll me a 1 black. What was it, gunnery?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, 1 black, 2
Backdoors.
purple gunnery. I'm assuming you're not getting engaged with them.
No.
And gunnery
Um,
works fine at short?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
limited. That's it. Why is it 2 purple? Because
Yeah,
usually
check
short
that.
range is 1.
Yeah.
Wait, with gunnery?
Short range usually is 1 purple.
Yeah.
period.
Gunnery, you can't shoot in engaged range, but short is still one purple.
Oh, okay, that's on me. Yeah, so
Did you
that's...
roll a 1 purple?
Well, I mean, you can get rid of the
Yeah.
1 purple.
Just subtract the 1 purple.
You know what,
But
I'll be
still,
generous. I'm going to say that the first purple is the one you subtract, so you got 4 advantage, flat roll, you don't actually hit. What would you like to do?
You could still activate blast because even if you
3
miss, you
advantage,
can
yeah.
spend 3 advantage to activate blast.
Yeah, blast.
I thought blast was only on a successful hit.
No,
It's
but
hit and
only
miss.
burn is on successful hit, but
Yeah.
blast can just explode the area.
Yeah, there's a special
Alright.
part of blast where it's 2 advantage if you do hit, but if you miss, you can spend 3 advantage to still do the blast quality to everyone.
Okay, so you do blast. Is that just the base damage of the weapon, no effects?
It's the blast rating of the weapon. So this is 9 damage.
Oh,
That's Cordy 9 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought blast... goddamn, I'm a amateur. I thought blast referred to the range rather than the damage.
No, that's okay.
In that
It's
case,
alright.
I gotta retool a weapon real quick.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Anyways, yeah, you do 9 damage to each. They same as down below. You kill one guy, the other guy is looking rather toasty. You can smell hair burning, but oh, that's goddammit.
Give up, and the rest of you will live.
Hey, big talk for a small robot. There's this guy. Is the big guy. This guy is
Scratch his own back.
Okay, so
Big talk for a little man in big armor.
Ooh, that's much better.
All that armor is going to make a nice coffin for him.
I'm just gonna put this in the notes. I should really duplicate my minion groups a bit more, just so this doesn't happen. So he's taking this down. All right. Yeah. So he's singed, but he's still standing. Okay. So that is, I guess the free action's done. Roll initiative.
Aw, yeah.
Everybody?
I would say just downstairs first.
So, what you'll want to do is everyone who's going to be in the initiative order, you'll just drag box through them all, and then you'll right-click any of the tokens and set them to a combat state,
Set to combat state.
and that'll populate the combat tracker, and then we can roll from there.
There we go. All right, roll initiative.
Where is the initiative button?
Hit the
So
fist.
go to the second tab, the one that looks like a fist, and just click the
Oh, okay,
dice
I
button.
see over there. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm also gonna... Hopefully I can use a rapid reaction.
Yep, that does cost strain, but yep.
Yep, I can take it. That's 4 strain. And 2 ranks to add an equal number of successes? Success.
Yep,
Yeah, so
successes.
you suffer 2 strain, you add 2 success to the.
Okay. And we're using vigilance? What,
Yeah.
okay. My brain is failing.
Hey, triumph.
Hey! Is that good? Ooh. What can you do with a triumph in an initiative roll?
I think that just counts for more.
They suggest a free maneuver on your next turn. Like, you don't take strain to take as like a maneuver. Because the Iktochi have a cool ability where they could do a maneuver before the encounter starts.
Can I do that, Knox?
Sure. Let's say you have a free maneuver.
Yay!
And since I guess initiative order has been revealed, I'm just gonna reveal everyone. Oh, right. I forgot about one guy.
Heavy.
Nah.
Oh.
Did I already roll the? I already rolled the heavy, didn't I?
It doesn't look like the heavy.
Oh,
Maybe he's
it's,
on a
it's
combat
giving me a
stick.
glitch. Yeah.
It-
okay.
oh, I
No,
think
I'm clicking the button and it's not actually rolling.
I wonder if it's not really a token. I don't know. Because I can.
And when I
manually
hover over it, I'm
input
not
the
getting
value?
a thing.
Yeah, I know we can hover over most of the other guys, and we can get like that it's a token. But the heavy doesn't have a token. It's not highlighting like it's a token.
That's why. Okay.
Outer Yavin heavy. Ooh.
Alright. Oh, link actor data. Here we go. Nope, that still doesn't work. You know, I'll just roll it separately and manually put it into the ad.
Perfect.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be vigilance.
Barbecue. Why is your health set at 15 of 16? It should be at 0 of 16.
He is on the verge
Okay,
of
so that is 4
exploding right in front
success,
of us.
3 advantage. 4-3.
Goodness. Heavy boy is.
How do I manually update his initiative?
I think you just double clicked his number. Did it give him a number yet?
I didn't give him a number. It
Okay.
still has the dice roll.
Try removing him from the initiative order and putting him back in.
Nope.
And then, does it give you the ability to roll a dice?
Oh wait, initiative value. There we go. So what was it 4-3? Yeah, 4-3. What's the actual thing? Is it a colon? No, 4.3. There we go.
And then you should be able to have, if you want it to all be like now it normally is for Star Wars, there's a macro you should have on your bar called combat, and that'll change all of the PCs to just a PC, generic PC token, and all the NPCs to that, just like that.
Okay. So, top of the round. Since the heavy boy rolled real well, he is going to...
How dare he beat my 3.0! No!
Yeah, Oh, I got a thing. Yeah, he is going to move over here. He's going to,
Oh,
Go.
so you're running away.
Let me just find his character sheet. There we go. Okay. What's your range defense? Nash?
2. And I'm sort of behind a wall. I took some cover, so that would add another setback.
Okay, 1 setback. He's going to true aim once. And roll. I didn't actually roll his weapon. God damn it.
No, that's fine.
Okay, you're going to take, let's see, 15 plus 6, 21 with a triumph.
21 with a triumph?
Yeah, because it's 15, he's got an HOB.
Alright.
I do not want to hear that.
21 points of damage. And I'm going to say the triumph. I'm not actually sure what the triumph should be.
Who's getting shot at? Nash?
Yeah, well, first, who's your victim?
It's Nash.
Nash.
So 21, so that puts me, I have, that takes 10 damage. Yep.
Yeah, like it's old-fashioned. You could just do a crit.
True. Have vicious one. You can make him activate auto fire again. That'd be pretty nasty.
I thought you had to choose to be auto-firing
Oh,
first.
you're right.
How you doing
You're right.
for the difficulty? He only sees Nash. Like, Barbecue's in the doorway, but kind of on the other side of the tank. Yeah, I'll activate a crit. How do I do that? Never had to do this before.
So what you'll do is you'll select Nash, and then there should be a macro button on your hotbar that says critical injury damage roll. Just click that.
I do not have that.
Go to the
There
little
we go. I have to drag it down. Yep. Modify. It's vicious 1, so is that what, 10? Or just
Plus 10.
plus 10.
modifier 10. Roll critical. Cannot read properties of null. Reading draw.
Alright, just roll a d100. We'll figure it out from there.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, it's because the table's named incorrectly. Oh, it's not. Oh. There's no crit table. That's why.
Okay, in that case.
Hang on.
D100. Plus 10?
Yeah. Yeah. 27? Is that plus 10 included? Okay.
Yep.
So
27 is Discouraging Wound. Flip a light side to a dark side.
Oh, I lost left side point.
Oh, that's definitely worthy of a triumph. That definitely, Ooh.
So you take an HOB heavy repeating blaster right to the chest. You feel your corrugated shark scales just splinter off, blast against the cement. You got a massive, massive gash, almost like a crater on your chest. The guy just he pumps up his HOB, his arm-mounted HOB, double barrel. He goes, "You fuckers interrupted my cereal for this. I was just about to have it. For this will you obey?" What does your discouraging wound look like, aside from, you know?
You see Nash kind of like touch a hand to his chest, and there's a little bit of like a, almost like a purplish ichor kind of bleeding through the chest. You see a bit of his armor that he just bought is a little bit is a little bit kind of collapsed in areas. He touches it.
This is a lobster I'm looking to crack.
And you see him rev his sword, and he is not deterred, but he is surprised at the amount of damage he just took. He's not actually fought anybody with an HOB before.
Master Nash is hit! It looks bad!
You have drugs.
Also, I might add, when he hit your chest, it was like a small explosion. Those
Yeah.
are explosive rounds.
Of course.
Explosive blaster rounds.
Of course he have a bolter blaster.
In any case, it's another NPC, right? Yes. So, we're gonna have a good friend to summon in the party. He is going to basically peer over the tank. Tank's probably improperly scaled. It's on the ground floor. He's up on a... I should probably reflect that, actually. He's up on basically like a... If anyone's played Payday 2, this is beneath the mountain. This is the control room. Yeah, he's got the thing's on the ground floor, and he is up on the sort of like viewing thing. He's going to shoot at Barbecue through the glass. What's your range defense? He's gonna shoot at you.
0.
Oh. Oh yeah. Medium range, so 2 purple. It's got a boost die for superior, and he is going to aim once, take the 2 strain. Actually, no, he doesn't have to because he's not moving. Right? That's how that works, right?
Yeah, he's not using a maneuver. He still has one free maneuver.
Right.
And aim is a boost die, correct?
Yes, generally.
Boost die to next combat check.
Okay, Barbecue takes 16 points of damage. Minus soak.
How much?
16.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. You only have 2, so?
Oh wait, oops. No, yeah.
13.
Yeah, me
Oh, wait,
bringing
no,
dagger
right.
now.
Me being not that good. I thought you had more health. I might have overscaled this encounter.
Oh yeah, I know you have.
Oh dear.
Mission
again,
available
like-
game next time.
Did that take you down, Nikoshi?
No, for one
No,
more turn, that would be
but
gone.
one more bill.
Not everyone can soak a hit like Nash can. Actually, we're mostly a party of squishies outside of Nash.
Barbecue's been hit too! This is
What
getting
if I
bad!
can't fool you?
Anyways, we got a PC slot up.
Before we get too crazy, I should be getting to bed in the next like 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm due to
Okay.
get up tomorrow morning.
Right.
Hopefully, I'll get the server up next time we run a game, so I don't have to. I can just dip out myself. Next time.
I'd like to take turns so I can still use. Actually, no. Nash should probably. One of you two should use it since you're in the danger zone right now.
I mean, I will go and take care of Big Boy, so that will be my plan.
Did you want to do that now?
Unless
Maybe I
Rorod
should go
or
first to
Barbecue.
heat them both up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should
Maybe I
probably
should go
then.
first so I can heat them both up, and then I
Yeah.
can shoot the other guys.
I agree. Yeah.
So I don't...
So you can flame the room, and then I'm
Yeah.
also I won't
I'm
be in the
gonna
line
get
of fire
shot.
then.
I'm gonna come over here, stand for a Nash for a moment, and just flame strike into this area.
Oh,
I'll take you
I forgot
close
to
to these
mention-
guards though, you sure?
Oh shit, this guard's up there.
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned he uses the dodge maneuver after shooting.
So there's dodges upon getting attacked. It's like a special thing that you can do upon getting attacked. There's sidestep, and then there's defensive.
Sidestep. Goddamn, I had
Okay.
the wrong talent.
Oh yeah, just put that in there.
So sidestep is it makes him harder. It makes ranged attacks upgraded.
Right. Yeah, I didn't. To pull back the GM screen, I didn't actually have talent on anyone for any of the other encounters. I've been workshopping this. I think I added the wrong thing. In D&D, dodge is the one. It's uncanny dodge where you just. No, that's also just.
Uncanny
inactive.
dodge just halves an incoming attack.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
Oh,
sidestep
okay, yeah,
is the
that's
one
that.
that you spend strain to upgrade the next or upgrade ranged attacks against that player.
In
Until
any
the-
case, this guy is real slick, real
That-
This person's
maneuvery.
real
and
quick.
that's Zalat.
That is a lot.
Okay.
You guys don't know it yet down here. Okay, Violet's not in here, so this is just
So
some
if I
dude.
go up top. There is 2 guys as sniper.
Yes.
By the way, barbecue doesn't have any defense.
Nope. I would have assumed that he would, but I guess not.
Okay.
I'm
Squishy
checking
droid.
my generator right now. Yeah,
He's got
no
pit crew
defense.
coveralls on and
So you
concealing
gonna
robe.
burn the room, or is this the time for the swarm of robots? Oh wait, no. I think that was.
I have the swarm of robots here.
Was Vodvab that had swarming robots? Was it? Sorry.
If we had Destiny Point, I'd probably call down Fodfam. But yeah,
I think that's worth a little bit more than a Destiny point.
At least 2.
Yeah, several.
Yeah, to have a previous character sent from the heavens onto your situation. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
well, I guess I will just continue firing into the room.
So you're gonna target this guy? You wanna get the
Actually,
big
I will
guy or
target
the
the
big guy or the small guy?
big guy?
The small guy just shot you.
Well, and
up
also
to you.
do remember if you are using, how does it work? If you're using blast, you technically have to have the target. A blast weapon has to target what the highest defensive character in the room. How does that work? Shred.
No. So, we're talking about auto fire or blast?
Blast. Like which one forces you to target the
Auto
most
fire is the one
Okay.
that forces the high difficulty blast. You can do whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll check the big guy.
Okay. So he has 2 range defense. Give me a 2 black, medium range, a 2 purple gunnery check.
That's some burn. That's some burn.
Yes. So he takes 18 points of damage minus what's his soak? I should have just closed his character sheet. God damn it. He's got 6 soak. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay, and with that, I waddle off over here. 2 behind Drogon.
So what do you do with the 1 advantage?
Can I use it to have a setback when they're shooting a Nash because it's trying to shoot through flames? Or, smoke.
Yeah, that
from the
works.
flames?
You have set a couple of computers on fire in this room. The hard drive film is smoking real bad. So yeah, that'll be a
Look at
setback.
look at these nerds using film still.
It's analog, man. You can't hack it. This is an actual thing. The U.S. government uses analog for nuclear
know.
launches because
know.
it's impossible to hack. Anyways, is that everything you want to do?
Yep.
Let me put that in chat.
Yes. That's it. There was a lot of things that the US did with the nuclear weapons, especially in the Cold War, that was somewhere between amazing and terrible.
Password is 111111.
Yep. That some of the launch codes for some of the things was 11111.
Hey, barbecue, do you have any repair patches on you?
Yes, quite a lot.
All right, just making sure because I got 2 in my pockets.
Okay, excellent. Start using them. Like a maneuver to slap a repair patch on yourself in your turn would have not gone amiss.
Anyways, yeah, if you want to do that, then I'd be okay with that.
Repair patch myself?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
So I don't actually know how repair patches work. It's like a stem pack.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
a
instead of degrading, it's a fixed
Ooh.
3.
Yeah, it's a fixed 3 each time. Instead of
Oh my
5,
God,
4, 3, 2,
my
1,
bad.
it's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
I didn't realize it would be that big.
You don't know.
Not that good.
You can, apparently
Okay,
can only
yeah.
use it 5 times in a day, though.
Yeah, the same as Sims. So
I mean,
Sims, you
how
only
much
use
dud
5
pack
times.
can you apply before something starts being more duct tape than thing? Anyways,
In
we got
short,
an
the
NPC
idea is that
slot
if you
going.
used all 5, you would heal 15 wounds. It's just that with the
NPC slot time.
yeah, with stim packs,
So-
they're more upfront.
So this guy, who you just completely ignored, all of you just ran past.
I let
So fuck
Barbecue know
around.
about him, but
Oh yeah, this guy just sort of
don't do it. I see you over there. You
he's
can
got
still
ringing
live.
in his ears. He's been knocked prone, but he's gonna use a maneuver to get up. It's maneuver, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. He uses maneuver to get up. Uses one maneuver to aim. And he has no idea what's going on. Sees Bro Rod in front of him. And shoots.
Don't let this be your last mistake, buddy. I'm gonna use dodge.
Yeah. What's
I have
your
one rank of
behind
dodge.
you. Neat.
Yep.
What's your range defense?
2.
Okay, so we got 2 black, 1 purple, and what is dodge at? Just upgrade the check.
Correct.
Then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number, which is 1. And I'm suffering 1 strain, so I'm at 5. I am not getting any or successes or whatever I need to reduce strain.
So
No,
2
not yet.
setback, 1 difficulty, and upgrade once.
Let this be the last mistake you ever
Upgrade
make.
difficulty, rather. Wait, I fucked up. Close the thing. Alright, upgrade difficulty once. Two setback, 1 difficulty, and roll. Should be right.
Ah, frick!
I forgot to add the boost die. Granted, I also fucked up and upgraded the check as well, so we're gonna get rid of that yellow dice, add a green dice and a blue dice.
We could just reroll.
That's
a lot of
that's
damage.
probably more sensible, yeah.
Just delete that and re-roll it.
I'm seeing a future that's not happening. Hopefully.
Maybe, question mark.
Okay, 1 red, 2 black, 2 and 1. Oh,
Ah,
no.
frick!
Oh,
That is,
This is even worse.
arguably worse. Yeah.
Wow. And you still
Okay,
forgot
since
the
I-
boost dice.
God fucking damn. Okay, because I fucked up the first time, we're gonna use the first roll. I'm going to get rid of the 1 success, 1 advantage, and roll 1 green, 1 boost.
Ah, frick!
okay, so if you're using the first one, it's 3 successes,
2 threats. Yep.
Okay, so 3 success, 2
Yep.
threats. So that is same damage, so 12 damage. 2 threats. What do you want to do with them threats?
Yeah, so
Let's see. I don't know. I could take some extra strain from that.
no, the threat means something bad happens to him that's advantageous to you.
Oh, you're right.
So it's the equivalent of like you got 2 advantage.
Oh, let's see. He just got exploded by a car right now, right?
Yeah.
That could be right after this shot, his gun fizzles and pops in his hand, or jams.
Damn. Yeah, let's say a jam.
Is that worth 2 threats?
I think it is.
Okay,
I will say it jams. He has to take another. I'll say he can't fire for a round.
How much damage did I take from that?
So you got 6 soak.
6.
So that's 12. Wait, 12 minus 6, 6 damage.
Okay.
but the
6
pierce
wounds, yeah.
was an extra one, so 7 wounds.
Yeah, it's got Pierce 1.
Pierce
Ow,
has
frick.
takes away
He
from your
also,
soak.
he also got 2 triumphs from that, though. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's make private. Get rid of that. Can I delete that? There we go. Never mind. Next turn.
I will.
We got a
take that.
PC slot.
I will take that, like, right off the bat, please.
Yeah.
You okay with that, Nash?
Go for it.
Okay. Thank you. So let's see. I still have a free maneuver from my initiative.
Yes. You do.
So let's see. With that free maneuver, I'm gonna use a stim pack on myself.
Sure.
Should I send that to chat, or do I just -1 it?
Just use it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
just
that's
use it.
5,
Heal yourself
yeah.
5 wounds, and
So I'm up
yeah, if
to
you
2.
have quantities of it, then lower the quantity by 1.
Thank you, Nash. Alright, and with that, Burrout's pretty pissed. I'm gonna use True Aim for my normal maneuver.
Why can't I get rid of this effect? There we go.
Take all the time you need.
No,
Use
that's
True Aim, and with how pissed I am, I'm gonna shoot right at the guy who just shot me.
To be
You
fair,
should,
his weapon is jammed, but there's still the guy down here, and I don't think his here shot, so you could still get your quick strike off of him.
Burrout is mad.
Yep,
Angry.
alrighty. Then shoot the guy that shot you. Then.
Yeah, so to gain benefits of aiming and range, so that's just gonna be +1 boost die. An upgrade ranged combat check per rank, so that's 2 upgrades. And then Cleo's Blaster has accurate 2,
So
2 boost dies again. And does he have any armor on him? Because Cleo's Blaster also has Pierce 3.
Well,
everyone,
so that's
assume
soak.
everyone has armor and soak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be calculated after his defense
Oh.
is 1. Run range defense.
My
it's
bad,
1
it's
black
Pierce
die.
quality 2.
Yeah. So the main things you have to keep in mind are 2 upgrades and 3 boost dice for you, but you also gain a setback because of his range defense.
Also,
Pierce
Shred,
doesn't
how
do
long
anything
ago
to
did
that?
you say you had 15 to 20 minutes?
Yeah, Shred, are you holding in there? Can you last till the end of the hour, or?
I can probably last until the end.
Can you
of this-
last 9 minutes?
Yeah, I was gonna say until the
I
end
can
of the
last 9
turn
minutes.
order.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
last to the bottom of the turn order.
Okay, good.
So 1 setback.
1 setback freeze range defense, but in your benefit, 2 upgrades, 3 boost dice.
Okay, let's repeat that. I have 5 proficiency, 2 difficulty, 4 boost, and 1 setback written down right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so that was from your previous
it
turn.
should be
so
one purple.
Okay.
You've true aimed, so let's upgrade it twice. So upgrade your check twice with the button.
Yeah.
He has acted, so there's no quick strike. Do you have? I forget. Is it accurate?
Yes, he has 2
yes,
red
it's
dice.
Accurate
accurate 2,
two.
which is
So 2
2
boost
boost
die.
dice, which means a total of 3 boost dice.
Because he
Okay,
aimed.
so 3 boost die.
Oh, and then aim
Well, he
gives
used
me 1
true
boost
aim.
Well, true aim gives you the benefit of aim and true aim. So you get the boost dice from aim, and you get the upgrades from true aim.
Okay, so yeah, it's just
Wait,
1
really?
boost die.
Yes.
God damn it! I've been playing Gungo all wrong.
You've been
That's
missing
okay.
out on a boost.
I'm missing out on a single
gonna go.
boost every time I shoot. Yeah, roll.
Oh my goodness.
Burrow's going for a shot, straight to his
Yeah, this guy,
He-
the guy who shot you. Yeah, he big
Yeah.
dead, massive dead, big.
Successes.
His chest is caved in.
What can I do with successes? Or are those different
That
from
is
advantage?
damage. Triumph is
Yeah.
a different story. If you want to,
Yeah, the
triumph
triumph
is
is
like
the thing you should be curious about.
you can change the scene in some way, more so than
Hmm.
advantage.
Like, can't be overtly insane, but it's definitely something of note.
Can I phone in a friend for what I can do with the triumph right now?
Yeah, you can always ask us.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're all minion groups, could you say with your triumph you crit this other guy? Just top the mostly dead guy?
Yeah, you do some gun fu. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Just
Yeah,
take
like-
out.
So
So
Let's just
narratively, you
say-
could say that, like, you shot the guy, and you're still pissed. You look at the next guy and just quickly
The guy
shoot
who's
his
staggering.
head off. Yeah, the guy that's got
Okay.
the femur in the head, you, like, shoot him through into the chest, splitting the femur and shooting through him while bone fragments.
Yeah, you're Christian Bale in Equilibrium. You do some gun kata, gun fu. He dead.
Ah!
He's like, oh, what did I do? Ah!
You pissed
You
me
existed
off.
next to me. It's enough.
Master Nash, 2 more for the dirt. The worms will feast tonight.
Well done, Brurad.
Oh,
And
My
that's not
god,
what
I
I
don't even
do.
have worms here.
There will be when I'm done with it.
These cowards do not possess a warrior spirit.
We're going to import worms into this frozen wasteland and then put them on the corpses.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Those guys are fine. Sorry, I just gotta.
I am not going to use another strain maneuver because I am spending strain like nobody's business.
Like,
Gun-
that
I do not
happens, and
have the-
to be fair, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, using strain to not suffer being hit or wounded more is usually a good pull.
Yeah, and I've found gunslingers are one of the most strain-heavy combat classes in the game.
Oh, yeah. I think last time we had a combat, I ended up with like 12 out of 16. And I
Yeah.
wasn't even trying to use it either.
Yeah, because basically you spend 2 strain to not increase the difficulty to fire with both weapons. You spend 2 strain usually to do a move and an aim. You do... I usually can spend anywhere between 4 and 6 strain a turn with gunslingers. And that's before dodging or anything else, so...
This first hallway is clear. We're
Alright,
turning the
Nox,
top.
what's next?
All right, so we got a. Well, there's one dead NPC and then there's one basic NPC. And it's occurred to me that I forgot to roll one NPC slot, but we'll just keep them out of the turn order because you've killed what, 2 slots? Yeah.
We've killed quite a few.
Okay. So this guy, I forget if he's shot yet because I fucked up the turn order. Is this guy shot yet? No. he hasn't.
No.
Didn't he shoot?
I don't think so, but the question is, who
barbecue?
can he shoot?
No,
This guy
Zalach.
shot Barbecue. This guy shot Nash. This guy
Oh,
shot
I don't.
you. And...
Oh, I can't see this guy because I haven't been in the room yet.
And to be fair, because he's in the room, he can't see you.
Yeah.
So if that guy wants to shoot somebody, he's going to have to come out.
Let's say the sniper. Yeah. Who am I getting messaged by? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have the sniper take aim at Nash. Gonna do 1 rank of true aim. What's your melee or range defense again?
2.
2. Oh no. 2 black. He is, I'd say that's short range, but he's also using a sniper, so let's keep it at 2 difficulty. Do you do anything to, do you have dodge or
I
anything?
do not have dodge.
Alright. I just rolled his, okay, goddamn, I need to stop doing this.
Goodness,
so he's
these
using
guys have
a-
a ton of ranks.
Yeah, I might have slightly overtold this encounter.
Alright,
It
so
feels like this portion of the encounter was supposed to have 5 people, not 3.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I figured you
It's
guys
alright.
would pick one approach or the other, but
so
We'll
what's the
make it
base
work.
damage?
it doesn't show in the thing.
It
It
doesn't.
is 9, 10.
10. So he did
So 10
11.
plus 1.
So 11 pierce 2, it looks like.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2.
So I take 2 wounds. I also noticed the HOB had pierce 2 on it, so I had added 2 extra wounds from that.
Right.
So that does 2 wounds to Nash. But it does have quite a few advantage there.
What can I activate with advantage? I forgot to add the accurate quality, so that is what, a boost die?
Would be.
Yes,
Yep.
depending on how many ranks of accurate is how many extra boost
Just
dice.
one.
So
Alright,
you
so
got
advantage.
another 6 advantage.
Oh boy. What can I do with 6 advantage?
You could probably
Crit.
flush Nash out of its cover, a crit.
Mhm.
Both, honestly, that's a lot of advantage.
I'm gonna be nice and flush Nash out of cover.
Okay.
Okay, that's still a lot of advantage still, so you could probably move him twice, probably.
Make him drop his weapon. I don't know.
Make him
Actually, I
get
feel
knocked
like
prone, maybe.
that's worthwhile. Yeah. We'll make you drop your weapon.
Okay.
Let's say it bounced off of your shark skin and hits a nerve of some sort.
Okay.
All right. Okay, who is next? NPC PC slot.
All right. So Nash has lost his weapon.
Pick it up, kill someone.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Retreat.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like killing someone to me.
Yeah. So he'll pick up his weapon, and snarl at the guy who shot him. I'll come back for you. And he'll just. So that was one maneuver. He'll spend a second maneuver to rush in here to engage with Doom Guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to murder Doom Guy.
All right, that is one melee defense, so one black.
I spent 2 strain for the second maneuver. 2 more strain for upgrading the check twice.
Feeding frenzy is upon us.
So he's got one. You said 1 melee defense.
Got one melee defense.
Okay. Didn't he have threat on his shot against Nash?
Setback due to the flames.
Yeah, but you're using a melee weapon, so no setback for you. Also, it was your ally, so we'll hand wave it.
Sure. Whatever. So 2 purple, 1 black. Sound right?
What's the standard difficulty for a melee check?
2 purple.
Yep, 2 purple, 1 black.
Okay.
Plus whatever else you have cooking.
This. So 23 pierce 4.
23 pierce 4.
23 pierce 4.
So he has, I think, 6 soak.
So 2 soak.
that.
So 21 damage.
17.
He takes 21 damage. He is looking real bad.
Okay.
But he is standing.
Let's see. I got 4 advantage. And I've got lethal blows 3, so that's 30. I've got vicious 3, that's 60. So let's just do a crit at a plus 100.
Okay.
I will channel all that advantage into critting this punk. So yeah,
Plus 60.
plus 100 actually.
Plus 40 more, so 143.
143. Dang it, he's not dead.
What is
Sure,
143 on this
Right.
table?
It's 150. He's outright dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
143
Well,
is
the end is
dying
nine.
next time, right?
100. Yeah, is the end.
But he
is
still
9
will get to
characters.
attack.
Yeah, he
Are you
gets
sure
one
you're
last
in
action.
melee and he's got a gunnery weapon?
It's true. So anyway, Nash, just with this feral snarl, barrels back into this room, and you see him take this sword and jam it deep into this guy's torso, and it pops out the back, but it just missed some center vitals, so he is going to die. But he's got a couple breaths left.
So,
One last
and this
gas.
nigh is what, 1 turn?
He dies at, what, the end of his next turn?
Character dies after last initiative slot of next round.
So he's got
Okay.
1 round of life left.
So close to a 151 though. So close.
I had a really high chance at insta-killing him, but alas.
He's basically a dead man walking.
Yeah.
Look, all it just means is you can upgrade your vicious later.
Oh, I've got lots of areas I can upgrade vicious.
Look out, Master Nash. He's in his swan song. He's at his strongest.
Cool. Yeah, that is an NPC slot now. Unless, do you want to do anything else?
So that used all of my advantage, everything into that check. So, and I've used my maneuvers. Hang on.
Yeah, you used your maneuvers. You used
Yeah, I'm done.
maneuvers and your action.
So I'm done.
All right.
Nash is just standing, and he's like pushing this guy down. This blade is still churning and whirling as it's dug into him.
Sacre bleu!
And Nash is just snarling at him.
All right, NPC slot. These guys hear all the commotion. They hear a chainsword whirring, all these fleshy noises. They're going to,
Yeah,
Try
horror
to shoot
fleshy
at
noises.
Nash.
Let's get closer.
yeah. We're gonna shoot at Nash. So, since you are engaged with the other guy, what will that be? A setback, upgrade?
I think it's an extra difficulty.
Is it an extra difficulty, or is it an upgrade to potentially hit the other guy?
If you're shooting someone engaged,
Yeah.
that is an upgrade. And if they roll despair, it
You hit
should
the-
automatically be spent to hit the friend.
So yeah, one
I
upgrade.
ignore that roll more often than not always.
All right,
Uh,
so
More fun.
2 black die, 1 upgrade,
Mhm.
2 purple, or 1 purple, 1 red, 2 setback.
They hit and don't do anything.
Yeah, 10 pierce 1 just glances off of his armor plating. Some of the plating that wasn't damaged. It does nothing to Nash.
So instead, they gain a threat. How do they feel threatened by your invincibility?
One of them pisses himself.
For despair, I would have let them kill the guy, but
Right.
it's just 1 thread.
So one guy pisses himself as his shot just bounces off this giant shark man, who just snarls and digs the sword in further.
Oh, what the fuck? All right.
Stop squirming! You'll die quicker if you do.
That'll be the end
Shoot
of
him!
this
Shoot him! Double tap, triple tap, just keep tapping.
round. All right, I think that's a good place to end it. But I guess as we're ending it, up top, Shade hears because she's got the helmet on. We got a situation. 3 bogeys downstairs. We've lost several men. Get down here.
They're dying in there!
And
Hell yeah.
these 2 guys gesture to Violet and Shade. Do some hand signals. Nothing's actually said. And you hear some big thumpy footsteps as this guy turns over a cereal bowl and heads towards the action.
Oh no, not another one.
We can handle it. After we
Yeah.
murder these guys.
While he's coming down the elevator, stick a lightsaber inside there.
Man, he tanked 23 damage.
He
Dang!
has GM screen pulled back. He has 24 health.
No! And he didn't get hit by any of the fire? Nothing? I
He
thought
wasn't previously wounded by anything.
I thought barbecue targeted him with the fire.
No, he targeted. Wait, hold on.
Like he
I
blasted the
targeted a
area.
big armored guy.
Yeah, I thought you targeted
Oh
the
my
big armor
God.
guy.
Okay, if he's meant to be dead, then you can use that advantage for something else.
While
Yeah.
we're thinking about that, I'm
You can go to bed and enjoy.
gonna start out the server.
Yeah.
Big guy actually dead is the last thing I'll type.
All right. Can
We got
for the 4 advantage, can I say that Nash grabs onto Zalot?
Zalot is up a level.
Oh, okay, he's too
above you
high.
guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Nash just,
Maybe the
becomes
floor
Hulk,
buckles
reaches up
underneath
there and
Anyways,
pulls out.
sorry, Shred. I didn't think the round would take that long, but
It's okay. Hopefully by the time I build this server soon, like the next week or 2. I'll just be able to leave it on, and I'll just dip out.
Anyways,
That was
that's where
awesome.
we'll leave it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Sweet.